Okay. Are back. How we doing? Okay, we're going. Forgot to open my chat. That would probably be useful. Just a bit. Hard to stream when I don't know what anyone's saying. What's up, OffGrid? How's it going? God. What's up, Ryder? Welcome, welcome. Felix not going. Tours, timber. Don't make me time you out, Ducky. Don't make me do it. What's up, Travis? Welcome in. How's everybody doing? I said timber. You thought I did? Definitely did not. I'm just getting names for my list. Glad it's Friday. Same. What's up, Stalls? Welcome. Where's this? I have too many bases. Too many worlds for my own good. What's up, Rock Me? Welcome in. It's your Thursday? Oof. What's up, Alfredo? What's up, Lude? I should be on Twitch. You make sure it's working. Double check. Yeah, I think it's just you. Looks like it's working. I think it's working for me. I think we're good. Your stuff was being weird? Okay, good. Tacos and Tour Tuesday on a Friday with the husband. Life is good. Sounds good, Ashley. I want tacos. We had pizza tonight. What's up, Hot Sauce? Welcome. Who's first? Grim. Good old Grim is first tonight. Not bad. How about yourself? Doing good. Doing good, Durandy. What's up, Backwoods? You can get on the list. Lude with the resub. Let's go. Thank you, man. 8 months. 8 months at tier 1. 14 months total. Holy cow. How many times am I timing out Ducky tonight? That's the real question. At this rate, it's not looking good for Ducky. It's not looking good for Ducky. That is the sad truth of it all. I can definitely get you on for Tuesday, Backwoods, if you'd like. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people on the list right now, I think. I think maybe one person hasn't shared out of that list, though. I think we're probably full for tonight, most likely. Why is there 2 saves that are exactly the same? What is this? What's happening? But yeah, shoot me a message on Discord if you want to get added. And I don't care if they're creative or survival or creative, survival, playgrounds, whatever it is. It's all good. What's up, Jamay? J-May? Is it J-May or Jamay? What do you prefer? Almost done with your village, but kind of waiting for new build mats to come out. Well, you will be waiting for a little while if you're waiting for new mats. It's going to be a couple months. Not that that's a problem. You can wait as long as you'd like. No, no doggy. Oh, I think I made a shared world earlier. That's why that made that extra save. That makes sense. Yeah, if anyone makes any cool, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like story mode or whatever on playgrounds, let me know. Make anything fun. I'm sure it's going to take a little while, but... You have playgrounds, but hoping they add metal because of all the quarters. It's possible. It does have to be out of the PTB though, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how the tier... it'd have to be a really late tier for the farming stuff. For sure. I'm not opposed to it, but it seems a little out there to get like full-on metal. I would take like rust at this point. Thanks, Backwoods. I will get you on the list. You are on the list, Backwoods. It's always possible, but I think as of right now, there's enough big bases and places tonight that we should probably be full. My wife asked that maybe I finished a little earlier tonight than 11, or like after 11 too, so we may not go all the way to 11. Trying to see, did Shasta? Okay, yeah, we have Shastas too, so yeah, we're probably full with those ones. But we have some good bases to show off tonight. Some fun stuff. Working on a playgrounds now myself. Zelda inspired? That'll be really fun. Be crazy, a crazy pull, and yeah, would be fine with Rust. Yeah. I think Rust is more realistic of a building material. Not that I wouldn't absolutely die for some metal or something, but with the way they did the Rust windows, it seems like they're at least leaning towards that. So there's a chance, you know. Teetering between doing the tour when I finish the inner wall and city, or wait till the whole city is done. It's totally up to you, man. The first base was huge, so if it's anything even close to that with just the inner wall and city, you know, that's enough to have some fun with. So it's up to you. Okay, let's get to Grimm's. Up first, we have Grimm. Yeah, Alfredo should be tonight. Yep. Unless we go really, really slow, he should be tonight. Because there's a couple that aren't like off-grids off-grids is insane, but it's not like a huge base. So like there's a couple like that are really cool, but they're not necessarily going to take like a ton of time. What's up, Grim? Just in time. Perfect timing. You know who to call for a bridge? Seriously. Gonna take a break until the PTB is over. Then I'm kind of hoping I can find some builders in the community to make an insane playground map. Dude, that'd be really fun. That'd be very, very fun. That'd be very cool. Turn off the markers. I can't see the base. There's so many markers. Potential bases. Base C. Fire pit. Wood. Timber what? When are you? You're when you are, Ducky. You are when you are. It depends, as always, Ducky. It depends on how good you are. You could be 5th. You could be 8th. I don't know. You never know. All right, but we can go ahead and get started. So, first up, we have the fellow Grim. We have the Cave of Secrets here, which already seems crazy because it's built inside the whole cave system in here, which is like freaking nuts. Who's my head mod? It depends on, I mean, I guess velocity, but he's not really, he can't be in streams the majority of the time because he lives in Europe, so it's typically knife or knife or lewd. Just depends on the platform. All right, so with a Cave of Secrets. First off, we already have a bunch of goofy grid stuff going on, Grim. Get to catch the base tour live. Let's go, bad with names. Welcome. Already loving this, the use of the pine cone on top of the snake. A fun little detail. Little dude chilling in his window. The like double thick. This looks really nice too. Is like a little way to line this. This is very nice. Just a little bit of goofiness. No, I like it. I like it. I like that you have like, these are fun little details to like create a little hand railing in ways that you can't normally create them, which looks really good. I don't like this though. I hate earwigs. Get these out of here. Trying to make sure we're not missing any other silliness going on. I just noticed it like last stream that these things like spew little fire bits all the time. It was throwing me off. Yeah, this is Grim's. Is this like the way down from it? I'm assuming I go in and then we work our way all the way around. Before I get it, I see this bridge, but I don't want to go up if we're supposed to go in first and then we end up at the top, I'm guessing. You do either. But let's go in. Next build will include some off-grid shenanigans. Still haven't done it. Yeah, start simple. I think it's easy to look at some of the stuff that like me and some of the other people in the community are doing. And it can be overwhelming, but you can definitely... You can start very simple and just do little ideas. Little additions, little details that just like add cool little things here and there. Doesn't have to be totally insane. I want to know what made you decide to build down here. This is nuts. This is a ridiculous location to decide to build a base. Oh, and of course it goes in the water. Dude, wait, what? That's so good. That doesn't even look like water, too. That's really cool. Who knows the ways of Grim? Exactly. Dude, what? This is cool. That's a lot of grids. I did not know you could build underwater. How did you do this? How the heck did you build this base under here? This is so cool looking. I know it's just triangles over and over again, but that looks amazing to get that many grids all lined up together. It's kind of cool that it looks like it's not underwater, but it is underwater at the same time. Yeah, the black magic, seriously. How the heck did you do this? I didn't think you could place in it. It was an accident finding out you could build underwater? Dude, that's epic. Well, everyone start your underwater builds. Apparently we have there's a new standard. As always, someone's always breaking this game. I don't think you can die from drowning, but you never know. Yeah, I said the same thing. That tunnel is insane. Yeah, seriously. It literally feels like you could be walking through this because of the materials. Like, it doesn't actually look like a cave with the lights. Can't die? Okay, good. Dude, this is freaking so cool. This is the coolest base until they fix that glitch. And then this base is horrifying. As soon as you can die from drowning, this base gets really scary really fast. But right now, it's freaking epic. Put fire underwater, it's definitely black magic. Absolutely black magic. I wouldn't have a problem if they just never fix this, though. It's so crazy how this just feels like... It almost, like, other than just a little bit of the screen distortion, it doesn't actually feel like you're underwater. Other than that, the fact that we're swimming, of course. The lights make it just totally different. Dude, this is nuts. And it's like everything functions as a base, too. This is insane. How did you build underwater, is the question. Did it just let you do it? Was it like a challenge? Like, how do you figure this out? How do I get up there? Dude, they're like floors. This is going to look so good from the top. Yeah, just let you do it in this area. That's so cool. It's such a cool vibe with the lights underground like this. What's up, chap? You're joining for some craziness, man. Dude, this is like... The fact that this is like a... And this is survival, right, Grim? Yeah, we are underwater. We've now entered underwater bases. Actually, watery bases are a thing coming to Grounded. Apparently, they were already a thing. The devs have been lying to us. This is a survival underwater build. This is insane. Saw a sneak peek of this base? Yeah. This is freaking insane. There's even secret tunnels. Back down. And a few caves you can build in now, but underwater is crazy work. Yeah, I've definitely seen stuff in caves before, but this is like next level. Holy cow, dude. But yeah, the devs are lying to us. There is watery bases already in the game. I think what they mean by watery bases is water platforms. No, this was the plan all along. They just accidentally slipped it into the game. And you just like casually get out of the water too. This is so cool. This looks so good too. These are like such simple little things, but it looks so nice. The fact that like these are underwater, but also just under the floor. So cool. That's how you get trench foot? Seriously. There's so much to see. Okay, bounce web. I'd rather have trench foot than sour candy foot at this point. You need the carrot domain in the A carrot and turnip. I guess, are these turnips or are these purple carrots? Hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Can't touch me. This would be another cool little place to add into as well. So yeah, summer update, but actually winter update the whole time. All right, we'll go up that last. Carrot-shaped eggplant. It's possible. Who knows? Yeah, the flooded base from Atlantis. Seriously, this is really interesting. Dude, these are so expensive. I'm gonna have to build a couple of these. So something I'm thinking for you guys, just so you know, when we do the subscriber haul, the people that have master builder level will get the axle chests. Just so you know, that's what I decided on as your bonus. So you'll get a pine cone chest as a normal subscriber, and then anyone that does the master builder sub or does the channel point redemption gets an axle chest, because it's like the perfect use. They're ridiculously expensive for what they are. How did you build in here? It doesn't let me build in here. I'm getting scammed. This is a ripoff. Grim's holding out on the tech. Yeah, so that'll be the goal, the plan. So you'll get a special, it'll be like a wall specifically for the master builders, and then you will get a cooler chest too. Dude, the fact that you like are building in this area, this is such a cool spot, dude. These look frickin' insane. No, it's just arches placed really close together, but it's such a cool little addition. Oh, I thought that's what it was, but you trapped him. Good call. Good call. Kind of horrifying, dude. Don't, Weevil, you're gonna piss him off. Yeah, Grim is an actual wizard. Yeah, you wanna growl at me? I'll growl at you. I'm the Spider King. Yeah, it's a really noisy one. Grim knows a guy who knows a guy who allowed him to build in there. Apparently, I thought, you have the turrets and stuff too to kill it. This is great. You forgot to get him his Chick-fil-A. Wonder he's so pissed. My wife would be pissed if I forgot to get her Chick-fil-A too, dude, so. Go around this way. He's having a tweaker rager, right? It is. Like, the normal wolf spiders are annoying, but like the orc ones are even crazier. Even have like floating lights too. The tech. He's got all the tech. Grim's just breaking everything. I thought OffGrid was over here breaking the whole game, but apparently we're all just doing craziness now. Dude, just like the randomness of like filling this too is great. That's such good art. I love all the art they're adding. Can't get over how cool this location is. Yeah. Location, location, location. It's just like so many, the way you've like connected all these random areas is so cool. The, like pre-built stalagmites and stalactites and stuff in the world is so good. Yeah, the cave is freaking awesome. This is probably the coolest cave base we've seen. You have like a full armory and stuff. I'm amazed at how much space is in this thing right now. Dude, the connections you're making are so fun. There's like just so much happening everywhere you look. Snake scale ramps into survival is madness. It honestly is. It honestly is madness. Oh, dude. That's epic. That's such a cool addition, dude. The raw science. Then a video is not hard, but I think it only works in survival. Who knows? Who knows? Worth a shot. Dude, this is such a cool thing to do. That's such a small thing. Yeah, Captain Nova, like, seriously, this is such a fun idea. Like, I've already collected these, so I'm screwed. Looks so cool. Just like the orb. The creativity to, like, not collect that is insane. Oh, is this the bounce web? We should use the bounce web real quick, too. That was way down there. I was gonna say, like, could you collect... Why have you not gotten that raw science? That would drive me insane. But I like it even more now. Oh, wait. Okay, it's right here. Oh, only go that high? Oh, I get to the other one. There's so much happening. There we go. I'm trapped. There we go. All right, we're back. That's amazing. I love it. The restraint is serious. The bounce web isn't very good. I mean, it works. It works. This looks horrifying to look down to. It's like a glass floor. This is kind of cool. Floating lights for remodeling right now, and I never thought of using it as a feature. Yeah, this is really cool. I love that this feels like a glass floor you can walk on. It's almost like those elevators that have like the reflected floor, so it looks like an infinity floor. Really cool. Highly recommend using the turrets on the wolf if you have time. Ooh, we can do that. There's so much to see, but we can go kill it real fast. I'm fine with that. Assuming, Grim, you have them loaded. I'm not sure how he got the lights to float, but I do know that there is some new tech to make things float as well with the sky grid sort of thing that Grim, or OffGrid figured out. I have no problem killing a wolf spider. That sounds like a good time. It's funny that I actually can like find my way through this base too. It's not as like complicated as it could be. Dude, this is trippy. Stuck on that. See you later, nerd. Where is this base located? We're just inside the brick wall. So that goes from the main yard to the garden. We're like inside the wall. There's the entrance is like right down here. Got him. Yeah, it's insane. If you didn't see it, you might want to reload, go back in the stream a little bit, because the base starts out underwater, which is, it's insane. It's actually insane. Like, you literally swim through the first part of this base, which is nuts. The orc wolf spider farm? Seriously. It works so well, he doesn't even attack you. There's so many things you can do with all of this. You have like secret passageways to get to other places too, which is insane. Tune into the perfect moment to see all this masterpiece? Yes. Yeah, where you get the boomstick, yep. Oh, it's like the pipe. This pipe looks like really cool in this base too. Great little feature to add. Oh yeah, and here we are. Dude, there's just so much. This is such a cool spot.
Science.
Love the pathway down to... Oh, dude, this is so great. Okay, that's where we ended up. Yeah, I'm really glad we came up the way we did. It doesn't get it for you, Grim, don't worry. I have my own shared version. I could get the other one and it won't affect you, don't worry. I need the science to make my levels of building go up to reach this level. So crazy. This is such a cool spot. I do expect you, if you're going to keep that one there, you should definitely add it, make it like the other one, or make some cool little feature out of it. Yeah, I love that you use this as a walkway, too. This is great. Crazy part is there's so much more room to build, too. You have so much more room in here. You have to deal with some spiders and stuff, but, like, really? Not bad. First, the raw science, then his pet spiders. Oh, oops, those were friends. Fish are friends, not food. It's still poor K. Couldn't help myself. Oh. Raw science. Can't help myself. Your garden base in that crate right next to here, the earwigs in my basement are still a little annoying. I'm just like, ooh. Chap knows it. It's goop. It's just like, how am I supposed to not go get some goop when I see goop? Goop has got a goop. You know? Dude, this is so cool. Oh no, can we not get back up now? Jump. Yeah. No. I'm too white. What's a Goopa to do? Okay, we're good. We're up. We're up. You like Ark? I just like Peanut. I've literally never played Ark before. I just love watching Peanut. He's hilarious. Okay, so we can go back over here to keep going up, it looks like. Raw science. Love how you took one of the darkest and scariest places and said, nah, this is mine now. Yeah. It's like one of those things. I love seeing the like goop. Goop, 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 goop. 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 I can't control myself. Sips Voodoo Ranger. Why are there so many bungalators in this chat? These jokes should not hit. You were watching him earlier tonight. He's so entertaining. The best way, but it feels like evil wizard space, especially with the mysterious stranger writing on the walls. Yeah, it's like a really moody... Those were pets? I thought that was his room. The loot goblin in me cannot resist the shiny things. Oh, 100%. 100%. Alright, let me know if I missed anything else, Grim. That was insane. That is such a cool base. And there's so much more you can add to it. And you can, like, build up to here. There's so much. You have culture, I respect it. Yeah. For this base, that's it. You're having a Voodoo Ranger right now. Oh my gosh, everyone's doing it. No place is at risk being under of your control. Seriously. You're drinking Voodoo Ranger too? Oh my gosh, it's everyone. The Imperial, that's a good one. That'll get you good. It's Friday. Welcome in, Jabberwocky. Yeah, we weren't able to stream Tuesday, so we're doing Tour Fridays this week. Several more bases around the map, okay, of course, but for a later time, no worries. I think you flipped it on its head. Really well done. Another time, perhaps, per maybe. Tastes like hairspray. You love it. How do you know what hairspray tastes like? That's what I want. What? Ah! Killing his pets again. Spiders are friends, not food. Clean up the evidence, no one will know. 2 of them? The new one, Sweet Rider Juicy IPA. You guys are making me want a zesty beverage. What the heck? Are you guys gonna make me run down to the garage and get a zesty beverage? Are we gonna have to do that? I don't have any IPAs, but... What's up, Knowledge? Welcome in. Nothing to see here. Yeah, IPAs have a very IPA-ness to them. It is Friday. You have to, it's Friday. Spider should never be food, even if it's not friends. Yeah, I don't want to eat it. It sounds gross. Some chairs hidden in the walls to get out the side of the map, but secrets? What? I want secrets. Fine, I see how it is. It's hiding it from us. It does have secrets. It has its own security service and everything. You guys are hilarious. 10 out of 110. One behind the water catcher. We did it. Oh no. Wait. Don't get stuck. Okay. Let's not get stuck. I want to show the rest of everything again while we talk about it. I didn't kill his spiders. There's no... Where's the proof? Where's the proof? You've seen nothing. On Xbox, crouching through that entrance would not be possible. Would just be copying. Hate limited keybinds. Oh, that's the worst. You can't crouch? Really? It's horrible. It's streamed. We've all seen you kill the spider. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I can edit this stream right afterwards, clip that out, and there's no proof. Just like I clipped out the edited thing for Ducky. I have all the power. You guys have no control. Pretty cool little Easter eggs you missed in the Wolfie room. We can go back and check. Well, I mean, we have to talk about the base anyways, like grading and stuff, so. We'll walk through it again. We'll walk backwards this time. You can crouch. You just can't be looking at anything or interact with it before crouching. Oh. Rebinded copy. But then you can't copy. Don't make you make clips. You don't know how. Yeah. Smoking this is awesome. All right. Let's get into the grading. First impressions, dude. 10. This is like... just the creativity and the concept of the underwater insanity and building in this cave and figuring it out, and like the level of stuff is insane. This is so cool. Super creativity, super interesting location. Like, it just makes for one of the coolest, and it's survival too. It's not just like, it's a functioning survival base at the end of the day, which I think is like the craziest part about this whole thing. Nothing doesn't work. Like, it's functioning. I know it's insane, but it also just works, which is ridiculous. You have everything. Except for mannequins that work with armors. So freaking cool, man. Yeah, the off-grid, the ramps, everything. Such a cool base. This is the Fellow Grimm space. It's insane, but it works. Yeah, this is like the best mix of everything. So like first impressions, and the entrance in the water made it even cooler. Like, I was not expecting to get into a base through water in a cave, which is insane. We're inside the wall. The brick wall. I guess it's kind of stone and brick. But we'll go back through it, and I'll show you where it starts, too. The layout and interior, honestly, I mean, it is all layout and interior, but the creativity to get through this is, again, like, I don't know how I can, like, grade you down on it, because you've utilized this space in such a fun... It's so fun to walk through this base. Like, there's nothing I can say to the layout that you've done. Like, it's another easy 10 on the layout. I know, like... It's a bit of chaos, I guess, is the only thing, but, like, you're building in a cave that is so... Like, my brain could barely comprehend laying this base out. So, like, the fact that you can get through it, you have bounce elevators, it actually is incredibly intuitive to walk through, weirdly enough. Like, you're looking around and there's so much happening, but, like, we got up to the top and I immediately knew how to get straight back down and get up to, like, back to the orc... wolf spider and stuff to where the mysterious stranger base is. So it's like there's just it flows really well. You've connected the spaces freaking awesome. Uh-oh. She's gonna attack me. Punch her, evil. Can she attack me in here? No, wait, we're not getting attacked yet. Okay, we're good. I was like, this is not a good place to get attacked, I don't think. Oh my god, dude. You even have them, like, worse, the frickin' sword and the stone. Dude, this is so... It gets even better. It just gets better everywhere we look. The ability to control yourself is actually insane. Not getting the raw science, not getting the boomstick, so it's a sword in the stone, or boomstick in the computer, is so freaking good, dude. This is nuts. This is so, it's so creative to, like, not to control yourself. Because I'm grabbing that thing. You want the boomstick so bad? Yeah, it's unfortunately you have to pick it up to get the recipe, right? So it's, like, impossible to get it. But it's worth the lore, dude. It's worth it. Leave it forever. Need to somehow remember to get it before New Game Plus. True, yeah. I don't need it. Merc and Weevils. I would never do such a thing. The fact that it's in survival, so you had to get all the resources, yeah. It just works. But yeah, the whole cave, everything about it is so good. So yeah, perfection on the interior. I'm loving it. There's just so much fun stuff. And, like, you very easily, I think another thing to, like, point out is this is a great use. Not only, like, the control you have to not grab raw science and to not grab the boomstick and, like, make story out of that stuff and make designs is incredible. But you're also, what I really, really enjoy about this base is you very easily, like, my brain would have, like, enclosed everything. Like, I would have immediately started building floors, covering everything. The walls would have been covered. Like, that's how my brain works. And you've done a really good job covering just enough to where it still feels like a cave. It doesn't feel like this overbuilt, like, structure or anything. It's very well laid out. You have just enough to, like, keep the cave vibe and also build, like, you've built it really, really well. Because it's really easy to, like, overbuild this, I think. You very easily could have just gone absolutely crazy. And there's just more. Everywhere we look. Stop it. Those things deserve to die. Like, the little caves, like, you've connected them, like, it's really fun. Everywhere we look, there's just another little thing that we missed, too. Which is great. But yeah, I'm a big fan of how you've, like, controlled yourself. And, like, you just did a couple arches, you left the little details, you didn't just hide fun things. It's really, really well done. It's the right amount of detail added to the base. Because you very easily could have just absolutely overdone this whole thing. and just covered the whole thing. And you would have lost the idea of the cave, which I think is what's working really, really well for me. In so many ways. It's just all connected so well. Ugh, so good. We'll swim back through as well. The materials is... We can't really talk about the exterior because there isn't really exterior, but the materiality is also really fun. I like that you've switched up everything. You're using different materials in different areas. You're having fun with it. In like a cave, too much repetition I think would be a little bit... It wouldn't work as well, so I like that you kind of had fun with the materials and you're not just like sticking with one thing the entire way around. It's like too much mushroom in here would sort of like trivialize the whole thing, I think, overall. So it's like it's fun that you switched up each area, kind of uses a little bit different materials. You've tested different ideas out. You've used way too expensive things for fun ideas. I love it. The structure side of it, I think, is really cool too. Like using these little pieces, you have just enough structure as well. Like you've even used structure to like make the thing itself feel like it's being held up by some of this base, so it feels really well integrated to the whole thing. And like the pathways, dude, like the area that you decided to make these, like I wouldn't even know where to start with just like laying this whole thing out. Like you've done such a good job just picking the routing through every location. It works really well. It's really, really fun. There's just enough structure to make things feel like they actually work. How many times can you say like tonight, you guys? Real question. But even like, does it again. Even using these things, like using the stalactites and the stalagmites as extra pieces of structure in the design to hold things up, it works. It's really smart. It's really, really well done. Every piece of it, and just enough to like the just little details to like cover these stupid little things randomly. It's just enough detail. It's just enough detail to make it feel like a fully built, designed base without being over the top at the same time. So I think it works really well. The functionality I think is awesome. Like just the way I'm not gonna stop. We're just committing to likes tonight. Committing to building a base this functional in this crazy of a space is really cool. So it's very functional. Structure, yeah, I don't know, a 9, I guess. I don't really know how to downgrade it or anything, but it's not like an insane amount of structure. But I really enjoy the amount of structure you put into this. It's not overdone, it's not underdone. It's like just enough. Works really, really well. And then the function of it, it functions really well. And I think this is where I get really excited to see function in terms of like how these are laid out is really interesting, but they're also fun design pieces to it. You're not just using them as ovens. You're using them as like a part of the overall design as well, which makes it really enjoyable to see. It's very cool. So much of it works. It's a little sprawling because it's in a cave, but like it overall works really well in every situation. And functionally, like you have everything in here. You have every bit that you could use. Every piece you need. For the people who didn't know, we are now underwater. Can't watch the stream tonight. Sorry, I hope you have a good stream tonight, but you are also streaming tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm not. I will be back Tuesday with more tours. This is my last night of the week streaming. Very phenomenal. Mushroom can still be placed in invalid build zones, but I had to do all the wood stuff before the PTB for the garden update. That makes sense. You kind of made it work. Worked with what you had. Makes sense. Yeah, these little designs and stuff are really cool. For the people who missed it, we're going through the water cave portion of this. You keep looking around for the raw science. I know, I want to grab it so bad, but I won't grab that one. Not that it affects him in any way, shape, or form, though. Just so cool. So good. The theme and continuity, just cave base, you know? I love that you committed to the cave. It works really well. It's really well designed. Very, very functional. Very fun. can't really hate on stuff. And like, as you said, the use of different materials is like that's kind of how you were stuck with using them at the end of the day. So you couldn't really, that's what you had to use. So you can't hate on the materials you're using and different things. You had to make it work to make this space even possible, which is more insane than anything, honestly. But it is fun. I like that you've tested out every single material and you've done a lot of fun stuff. Water cave might be my favorite. Yeah, I love it. It's freaking phenomenal. This build has been such a long time coming, but thanks. I really appreciate it. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. It's like one of the most creative base location. It's the most creative base location we've seen so far, by far. It makes for a base that is just untouchable compared to a lot of things. Got some sneak peeks yourself as well, but seeing it all in its scope is amazing. Yeah, it's such a big base too, which is so cool for a cave. Like, normally cave bases are pretty small. We've seen some little cave bases and some little designs, but this thing is a fully functioning massive, like it is a mega build, which I think makes it even crazier. Just does so much fun stuff. Finally getting to share the hard work, yeah. That's why I love doing this. I love people getting to show off craziness like this, that you can't post pictures on the Discord, like on my Discord or the grounded Discord, to like actually see the full scope of this thing in all its glory. It doesn't do it justice. You have to see it in person like this. You really do. What are the fire pit things? These are part of the founder edition, the founders pack. You get some of these carpets, the table. There's a handful of things that you get with the founders pack. It's just a slightly more expensive version of the game. How am I not drowning? Currently, there's a glitch in the game where you can't die from swimming. It just looks so cool. Oh, man. Every time you turn around, there's something new. Yeah, I keep missing things. That's why I haven't left yet. We just keep noticing little details. I'm glad we came back down because there was a bunch of little things we missed. So many intricate little details. Very cool, man. The creativity, I have to give you a 10 on it. Just to build a base in this location is actually insane. And a functioning base is even better. Makes it even cooler. It is honestly insane. Sharing a creative idea with a world that you're finishing up. Later the next month, I'll be sharing a survival one. Yeah, sounds good. We always have room on the list if anyone wants to show off their bases, and they don't have to be this insane. They really don't have to be this insane to be cool and shown off. Please don't be intimidated by the insanity that we're seeing right now. Goop. 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 Use of the screwdriver as functional ramp as Chef's Kiss. Yeah, every piece of it you've used in such a creative, unique way. So yeah, that's why I say the overall creativity. The boomstick, the raw science, the bounce web elevators, the use of the terrain, not overcommitting to placing materials. Like, every piece of it is so interesting. It takes a different level of creativity to actually make a base like this work. Very cool. You're intimidated? I mean, it's okay to be a little bit. But this has been working. He's been working on this for a long time as well. This stuff takes time. Don't be intimidated. Be inspired. But I mean, it's really hard to build something like this because you're breaking the game in so many ways. And there is value in crazy. There is absolutely value in bases that are not this crazy. I promise you guys. Don't be. I know it's always hard. I didn't really think of this one being first. It always happens to be like something insane is the first build of the night, just because the list works that way. I didn't purposefully make this one first. I promise. It just happened to be who was on the list next. But yeah, man, this is insane. And the potential, like, there's so much more potential. There's so much more room in the other places that you can build in. Like, there's so many other things you can do to this. Yeah, words to live by. Be inspired. Exactly. Every builder started somewhere. Yeah, we all started with grass hovels and goofy designs and stuff. It takes a long time to get to it. Smoking, feel free. For anyone that is new, if you want your base shown off, join the Discord. Send me a DM with your Xbox username, and we can get you added to the list. Don't feel like you're in a rush. You don't have to. The list is always like 1 to 2 weeks, it feels like. There's never so many that you're never going to get seen. Typically, you can reach out at any point, and your base will be reviewed in like 1 to 2 weeks, more often than not. We always have a lot of room. There's only so many people building that want to show stuff off. Imagine this base had a lot of trial and error and replacing and repositioning and random sparks of inspiration. Yeah, exactly. I think it would. First building and grounded one was just a floor with some walls. We all did it. Build has 150 hours. Yeah. And it's been in the planning before the update. Yeah, exactly. 150 hours is a lot of time in a single base, too. I know. I want the goop so bad. I want it. I'm controlling myself, though. I am. This one's too good to take. Not that it changed. They all come back. This isn't his actual save, so this is my own little save that I make my own shared copy. But yeah, dude, this is nuts. This is so fun to run around. Every little detail is so good. Oh. First ground one base was in the soda can near the Spade Gulch. Just threw grass walls up around it to keep the wolfies out. Yeah. But I built a shack on a rock for my first base. And look where we are now. You'd have to ask Grim how he did the floating lights. I'm not sure. Every once in a while, the game just allows you to do stuff like this, but I'm not 100% sure. I will say, for people that are curious, we have sort of figured out that if you build anything on pebble paths... Oh, dang it. Can't build floors. Is it sticks? We have to use sticks. Okay. This is insane that I'm building right now wherever we are. I'm picking a random location. This shows you how functional and ridiculous this base is. The fact that I can just build in a random spot and I'm getting materials somehow. That's actually nuts. Well, naturally it's not going to work in this location, but one thing you can do to create floating objects is if you build a pebble path right here, anything you build up into it, and then like you could destroy this. Anything, the pebble path, the pebble paths are, for some reason, act as ground currently. So anything with a pebble path, you can create a support in the air from. That is a little bit of new tech that we figured out from OffGridNomad. Yeah, thank you, Grim. Thank you for posting that. People will love the floating lights. That'll be great. You could always use more planters, right? Ever get build rights here again? Mushroom planters as floor space? That would look cool, too. I mean, it seems like you have build rights for the most part. As long as you're using mushroom, I guess, for some of it. But yeah, as you can see, pebble paths are a big part of why things work. Gotta replace it with pebbles real quick, yeah. If you remove it, it's literally the Indiana Jones. You have to remove it and throw a rock into it. I don't have any rocks. We did it. Now it's a floating burr. It's a glowing burr. There we go. We just steal the goop. Oh no, I can't get the goop at all now. Oh no, we've really ruined it. Now I have no control. Round 2 off-grid building. with the pillars and pebble paths is a great example of a bug that shouldn't be fixed. I don't think it will be. It's been in the game since Grounded 1. I don't the way they have the game set up, I don't think that there's a way to fix it. Also, TLB187, thank you for the follow. Sorry I did not call that out. I saw it and then I got distracted talking. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you're still here. The bird will despawn because that would be cool. Yeah, it would be really cool. You could like put a if you can get a ponic patch to be placed there, that would be kind of cool. I'm assuming you probably can't get a ponic patch here, but if you could get a blueberry in there or a ligma berry, that would be freaking awesome. Like, get this, the coloring would look so good under here too. That'd be really, really cool. Be really interesting. Does algae despawn? Remember there was a time in Grounded 1 where it didn't? I don't know. You'll be using that idea? That'd be great. The ponic patches look so good. The coloring of them is great. What's a ligma berry? The name that they chose for that is actually sus. No goop for you. I know. I had to control myself. I had to do it so I couldn't get it. I'm trying to goop so bad though. All right. Well, man, that was freaking insane. That warranted that entire 45 plus minutes. That was freaking nuts. Holy cow. Actually insane. Quite ridiculous, dude. Get another person added to the list. Bear with me. For just a moment. Are amazing for inspiring me every day. You're inspiring us, man. Holy cow. Billy Bob, 10 of frickin' 10. Yeah, that was nuts. That was actually insane, dude. I apologize for putting Brim first. Because that was nuts. Next up is Stalls. Wherever this is. This is another fun one, though. Yes, you are up. All right. I was told that I don't have any Voodoo Rangers, but I'm going to go grab a drink real fast. I will be back in like one or 2 minutes. That works for y'all. I'll be as quick as possible. Hit the head real fast. Perfect. Everyone take a potty break. I will be right back. Promise I will be right back. The liquid goop. Yes, we need it. Spicy stream. Exactly. I'll be right back. Okay. We are back. We're back. Comes back to a hype train. Oh my gosh. Wait, what the heck? Hype train, you guys. What is happening? What is this? What is this? Grim with the 5 gifteds. Dude, what the heck? That's insane, man. Thank you. Everyone stop watching stream to mess with him. Oh, you guys are ridiculous. Thank you. I am like, what the heck? Thank you, man. That was really kind of you. You give us content that's insane and you give subs? Like, what is this? Wait, how many did Lude give? What the heck? That didn't even show that. You gave 5 too? What the heck? What is happening? I had to scroll down. I just barely saw that Lude gave 2. Holy crap, you guys. This is insane. So kind. I almost said it. You're trying to get me in trouble. You're back? Perfect timing. I'm back as well. Like, what the heck? I was not expecting to come back to a hype train, guys. What is this? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Computer, control yourself. Why is my screen black? There we go. Had to hop on the hype train, but Lude started it, so it's his fault. I mean, you can't blame anyone. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good thing. But thank you, guys. Freaking amazing, you guys. Not list 2. Hey, holy crap. Full metal. Thank you for the 5 more gifted. You guys are insane. What is this? Holy cow. Thank you, guys. That's an all-time high, too. You guys are insane. Got big shoulders. Let's go. Choo-choo. That was a lame thing to say. What am I doing? I don't know how to handle myself. Joe got one. Let's go. Oh, I love Joe. It's great. Let me put my water bottle away. Who needs water? Ugh. Peasants. What's the gift? A gifted sub. So subscription to the channel. Noxy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. They're gifting memberships or subscriptions to the channel. So you don't have ads, is one perk, and then you also get access if anyone wants to spam some of the dude, what the heck is happening? Randy with the $20 super chat or super sticker. Holy crap, you guys. This is insane. What is happening? What is happening? This is insane. You guys are freaking amazing. Wow, wow, wow. You're actually the appropriate individual for that emote. Yeah, so you get access to all of these. You get emotes on Twitch and on YouTube too, right? Can someone explain these? The emotes? Or what specifically? The hype train, the sticker, the gifts? What do you wonder about, Honey Jukes? So many things are happening. I don't even know what to do anymore. Holy crap. Yes. Full Metal, Grim, Lude. Thank you guys so much. All of it. The hype train is just Twitch's thing to create excitement around people gifting subs and subbing to the channel. It's just a fun little thing. It gives you sort of like gives achievements and stuff to the streamer. can unlock fun little perks and stuff. The subs and memberships are just allow you to go ad-free for the month, and then you get access to all the emotes here. These are my custom emotes that I have for the channel. So we have Aphid King, Weevil King, Imagination, Build King, We Build Not Battle, and Tour Tuesday. Gift 1000, holy crap. Is it a sub for Discord? No, just for Twitch, or the gifts were given on Twitch, but they also, you can also gift memberships on YouTube as well, which is this, it's the same concept, just different platform, since I stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Thank you guys. Tour Tuesday. Except it's Tour Friday, so it doesn't make sense. Holy. Dude, Travis with 5 as well. Oh my gosh, you guys are insane. This is actually ridiculous. This is so kind of you guys. Thank you so much. Wow, what a night. I don't even know what to do with myself. And we hit another all-time high, level 4. Level 4 hype train. Let's go. I don't even have enough stuff set up for this high of a level. I don't expect this. What are we doing? I'm not prepared. My mind is blown. Holy cow. And Randy as well for the super sticker. You guys are very generous. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys have emotes. Everyone that's gotten gifted subs, if you're on Twitch, got a gift a sub so you won't get any ads during stream. Yeah, you got gifted a sub so you don't get any ads in for a month. Community supporting your content, brother. We enjoy your stuff. Thank you guys. Honey Jukes gave out a sub as well. Oh my gosh, you guys are insane. Thank you. We're not even doing anything. I just showed off one person's base. We're not even doing all the fun stuff. We're just sitting here. I'm so distracted. What do I do? Wow, you guys are insane. 75% complete. Holy cow. This is ridiculous. Thank you guys. Well, I'm glad you guys are doing it on a night where we're showing off everyone in the community's amazing stuff, because this would not be possible without you guys at the end of the day. This is all... I get to do the tours and stuff because of you guys. Stalls with the sub as well. Alfredo with the 2 gifted. You guys are freaking nuts. What is happening? Chap with 5. Guys, holy cow. This is ridiculous. You felt left out. I don't know what to do anymore. I can't focus. Oh, holy crap, you guys, this is insane. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the community, guys. Makes doing nights like this possible. Wow, you guys are insane. Thank you. I gotta get Chap. I'm gonna get you guys all for gifting subs on my my list as well. Honey Jukes. So anyone that like gift sub, anyone that is a sub, you were getting FOMO too. Yeah, if you gift subs, if you become a sub of the channel, any of those things, you do get in the subscribers hall that we will eventually reach. Of course, we haven't gotten there yet. Dude, Randy, what the heck? Another $9.99, dude. Another $10, dude. You're insane. Thank you, dude. That's so much money, dude. You're insane. You guys are freaking ridiculous. This is amazing. Thank you so much. But yeah, this wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you for letting me show off your guys' bases. Like, we get to do this because of you guys letting me show off your stuff. So the content is, I'm just the vessel. You guys are what makes this happen. Without you guys building cool stuff and allowing me to show it off, we wouldn't get to do fun streams like this. So thank you. You broke, you love your job, but you're broke. I know the feeling. I love my child, but he makes me broke. I seemed to have a lot more money before I had a child. Yeah, level 7 is freaking insane. You guys are freaking phenomenal. Holy cow. You want to have kids, but that's your girl. Honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Thank you, Randy. Thank you. That's actually an insane amount of money to give to the channel, by the way. Thank you so much. And thank you for supporting everyone else that they all get to do it. Oh my gosh. Slumber is now a master builder. What is happening? Holy crap. You guys, this is insane. Needs them Robux. Dude, another master builder. Let's go. So Slumber, as you guys, for people on YouTube, get to see, Slumber is now a master builder for the channel. So he will get you do get VIP and Discord for that sub specifically on Twitch and YouTube. So you guys are amazing. I actually need to double check what we have set up for the highest tier on Twitch as well. But yeah, so you get a special spot. You get a special spot in our subscribers hall when we build that out. You can also, if you don't have money, you can just hang out in stream and you can get a master builder on Twitch. So if you want to become a master builder of the channel and you don't want a $29 something, you can also just watch the stream and you don't have to pay for any of it. You just have to watch for it's a decent amount of time to get the master builder, but you can get a special spot in the chat. Off Grid with $20. What is happening? You guys are insane. Holy crap. What is going on? You guys are funding my Pokemon addiction. Thank you. And upgrades to the stream, making this all possible. This is insane. Holy crap. Got much but love the content. No, man, no one is required to do anything that's happening right now. It is incredibly appreciated. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate it. Nothing is required of what you guys are doing. No, you do not. Just being here and hanging out is supports the stream more than you guys could ever know. It really does. But thank you. Thank you, Off-Grid, Randy, Slumber, Chap, Alfredo, Stallz, Honey, Travis B, Full Metal, Grim, Lude. You guys are actually insane. Actually freaking nuts. And yes, anyone that's donating that much does get their name in the hall as well, because that's insane. New Gengar card money, exactly. Caught us on payday, apparently, dude. Apparently, holy cow, you guys. Wow. All right, let's get into Stall's base before we keep getting too distracted. Holy crap! Thank you guys, though. Seriously, that's insane. That's the most gifted subs and donations we've had in a month, let alone one stream. That was freaking nuts. 88 streamer, just a little, just a tiny bit. I can't focus, you know. I can never focus. You guys are just distracting me now. It's a game. Holy cow. All right, back to Stalls. You're 5th or so. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4 bases away. Ducky. So happy to meet an 88 streamer. Oh yeah, we're deep in the ADHD streaming. That's what we do. All right, stall space. Okay. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Level 7. You guys are nuts. 29 gifted subs. That's insane. On top of the YouTube as well. It's even more with that. Okay, so we got a fun. You were diagnosed in 2024. I was diagnosed in 2025. Somehow I survived school. My RRSS area, bug parts on the floor. You were on other down below. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot. I just kind of dealt with it, I think. It's for somehow. Don't know how. This is Stalls. They're in Stallzart. This is Stallzart's base. Keep donating until Timber can afford the animated peanut. Oh, jeez. Everyone's lost in the hype. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Okay, so we have the function down here, all the storage area, a bunch of chests, everything. Have more stuff up here. This is a crazy amount of chests. Wow. Wow. I'm lost, you guys. Thank you. Got little dining everywhere. Building that sent me to you is the feather roof building. Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll show it all off, though. We love seeing it all. Nice little cozy spot in front of the fire. Very nice. Little patio space. The feather roof one's over there as well. But we'll look at everything till we get to that. Don't want to miss anything. Yeah, and having a spicy stream with the adult beverages is also not going to help with my distraction levels. Love the chandeliers. Need to start doing that. Yeah, they are nice. You could. There's so many fun styles of them you can do now too, with all the materials we have and the different lights. There really is a ton of optionality now. Dude, there's even stuff down there. The crow. Doesn't matter what world I'm in, I can never peep it. Chandeliers are a must. Still need to do some. Yeah, we're going to be doing a massive one in my build as well. It's going to be a good time. So many stairs. Clover roof building is the stable. Okay. Rooftop decks. Little bedroom. Need to do more styles of them. Yeah, there's almost too many options now with everything we have. I don't even know where to start. Yeah, this is a great little layout. This is gonna be great when you get it all finished up. Still the one from the Sandbox City, dude. That one was ridiculous. I don't know how we build something like that without the handy net though. That actually kind of scares me. Actually nervous. Wish Rad was doing okay, so we could look at his base again. I have not heard from Rad in a minute. Why is my work phone going off? Hope Red's doing okay. It's been a quick minute since we've heard from him. When it gets dark, go to the marker that says shrooms with no icon. It's a vibe at night. When you come in by Nat Trap, sounds good. We can do that. This is a great little build as well. Oops. Oh. Good thing there's a ladder. We're good. It's like, how am I going to get back up? Yes, if anyone here got a gifted sub, thank your gifter. They are amazing. You guys are insane. Holy cow. Are we close to dark? Oh, yeah, we are. All right, let's get through some of this stuff so we can get to the dark stuff. There's shrooms. Thought with shrooms over there. Shrooms, okay, down there when it gets dark. He's doing okay, just sick from the new chemo stuff. Well, it's good to hear that he's at least doing okay. There's more stuff down there. Pathways down. Will be your zipline tower when we get those. Nice. Very nice. Thanks for keeping up with him, Ducky, though. Appreciate that. Oh, that's this part. Okay. Just a different exit. Oh, towards the snake area? Oh, that shrooms. Okay, yeah. I gotcha. Okay, then this would be the stables. Okay. Very nice. I'm trying to figure out how I can use this in a design. I'm not totally sure yet. I want to use these in like an interesting way, but they're like each one is so different. It's really hard to figure out how to like design them really nicely. Nice little loft area. Okay, you got the egg storage stuff up here. Free the buggies. I want to go through the bridge. See a bridge, use a bridge. Yeah, lips of a face. We've actually kind of seen that already, funny enough. Someone did something like that. Nice little ponic patches. Little pumpkin house with more of the chandeliers. I like that you're continuing these throughout the bases as well. It's a really good way to do it. Can't play ground anymore because he can't pay any bills. He said he's going to a friend's house a lot. Oh, I mean, does he need Xbox? Does he just need Xbox Live or Game Pass? Is that all he would need? What kind of things are you hoping for in future updates? What is a dream update to you? Oh, I don't even know. I'd have to think about that. Maybe in between this base and the next one, we can think about that. Uh-oh. Thank you for saying thank you, Jukes. No worries. No worries. It is a good lighting option. There's a lot of fun things you can do with it. I do like your little bay windows as well. These look really nice on these areas. Mushrooms everywhere. The building with mushroom bricks looks from the exterior. This one? Assuming? Yeah, that's the most one. I guess there is one or two. But I'm assuming you mean this one. Didn't have the game. He pays for Game Pass and he can't. Oh, if I can't pay for internet. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't doubt it. There's actually a random spot way over in the corner. There's some burr. Right over there. There's a spot that you can fall into and you get stuck forever. I had to build my way out. I luckily had some shrooms. But yeah, you can fall in a hole where getting some burr down there and you get stuck forever. You get the hanging Xmas lights. They were part of the last update. Where I didn't even notice them. Where are they? Oh, right there. Yeah, they were in one of the Christmas updates. In December. I guess if you didn't buy them from one of the field stations, I'm not sure if you can buy them right now. So you may have to change the time back to December to get those. But if you're on Xbox, I mean, you can change your Xbox or your PC date to December and you can unlock them again. That's the one on Reddit. It sent me over 20K views so far. Nice. That's awesome. I mean, that's why it was in the thumbnail, so. Yeah, I really like it so far. The custom windows look really nice. I like that you kind of like step this out a little bit. Looks really good. The different materials look nice. The roofs are really cool. Great. It's a really nice, good looking little entrance here too. As Lude said, grass can look good. I just hate on it. You just have to go into your console settings and change the date is all. It's not super complicated. You could probably watch a simple YouTube video on it. The outside of this is really good, man. I like the combination of custom windows too. Like you're using actual windows and custom ones. That looks really nice. Well, let's let it get a little darker and then we'll go to the shrooms real quick too. Had to give you grief about the grass. I know. It is a classy build. It's a very classy build. We went from pure chaos insanity to like a very nice organized base that isn't totally breaking the game. I hate too much grass. It's too green. It is very green. You'll study this? Okay, good. Days it takes a lot depending on what you want to build with. I've just been grinding resources for the past 3 days preparing for a huge build. That's a big part of it. Oh yeah, dude, this looks great. This is awesome. I love the like interior structure here. This looks really, really nice. This is really well done. A very like clean, well-designed interior. The use of these for like little shelves and stuff everywhere to hang the lights looks really nice. The roof, this is a really nice little chandelier too. That looks really good. What are those? It's candles? Oh yeah, those are the spider candles. Yeah, those look really good too. Yeah, the grass accents actually do work really well with the pumpkin. There are things I don't like it with, but with the pumpkin, the green in the pumpkin does look really nice together. It's a nice combo. It's nice that the pumpkin has a little bit of greenery with it. Didn't know I could do the date change on Xbox. I'm so bummed I missed the Christmas lights. I basically took the entire Harry Scary update off from the game. Yeah, you can change it. You can change it forward to get the leprechaun stuff already too if you wanted to. Yeah, this is really nice. I like the like angles here too. Looks really good. The use of like bigger triangles and smaller triangles looks really nice. There's a good amount of like materials here, especially with like the mushroom having stem in them now. They look a lot better with the stem as well. I think that's one of my favorite things currently, that like everything, the windows, like I was dying for windows in the first game that mixed materials like this. I really hope we get more windows very similar to these, where you get a little bit of stem, rust, whatever it is, like outlines and stuff, because this really helps tie these materials in. So when you're using these, they don't just feel like a random pop out of something that doesn't quite fit. It really brings the cohesiveness of all the different materials together. It's really nice. Nice little elevated throne. Oh yeah, this is a Founder's Pack edition as well. This is one of the things you get. I really like this throne. The axle one's cool, but I do really like this one. Except apparently you don't sit in it, right? Love the designs in the interior. Yeah, this is a really well done little interior here. It's very cohesive. Very nice. Yeah, we gotta get over the shrooms before it becomes day. Oh yeah, the lighting's really good too there. To the shrooms. Run, Forrest, run. Love the exterior, but the interior is super classy. Yeah, it's very clean. Very, very clean. The central structure is very clean, yeah. When else? Grounded. Tell them their BIOS is out of date, too lazy to update it. We all have those days. My computer was running like crap, and I was like, you know, when was the last time I updated my drivers? That might be something to look at. And what do you know? There was multiple updates. I may have missed one or two. You know that if you open photo mode with one of the Founder's Pack skins on your armor, it shows back up? Interesting. I removed mine because I really like the look of the snake armor. Next up, you'll have your 6-month badge. Let's go, Ducky. Look over the entrance from the inside. Will do. I just wanted to see the shrooms. Didn't want to miss it. Always down for some vibes. Worth it for the goop. Goop, goop, goop. Oh, you got a whole little base in here, too. Oh, yeah, the vibes. Uh-oh. Why am I not taking my weapons out? Please, weapons? Anyone? Weapons? There we go. My first weapons were not working. I really wanted to kill them with their own weapon. Has it been 6 months since I found you? Man, time flies. It really does. Die. Lord have mercy. Is this a gnat trap? No, that's really smart. That's really smart. Thank you, Angel. Angel Lala Torture. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. You don't have those weapons. They're just in your hot pouch. Oh, that's why. I wanted to stabby stab. Yeah, this is really nice too. This is a really good use of lighting as well. Again, good job on the all the little like bay window type things. They look really nice. Actually, it's like such a good fit to have this guy like chilling in the background. He's like a perfect little mascot for a base like this. Gnat trap is interesting. Wouldn't have thought of that. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that as well. The creativity that everyone comes up with. Everyone has something different to add. That's why I love doing these tours. I know like we can go from Grimm's base and just be absolutely flabbergasted by the insanity to build in underwater and stuff. But like every base, small and big, they all have really interesting things that they can add. It's very cool. Yeah, it is a very eerie vibe. I like it. The swamp build, yeah. Wanted to see something like this. It looks amazing. Yeah, that's a really good little spot to build. I love building in these mushroom things. I actually picked out a build location. If we ever do one of the community build competitions again, I picked out a spot next to some of the... There's some... Now in the game, there's like mega mushrooms. So the toadstool ones have some... Just randomly have a couple that are like 2 or 3 times the size. I don't think you can grow them or anything, but I found a really cool spot next to one of the trees that has some mega ones built that are really cool. It's food all the time, yeah. You have a few of them, very nice. No, Ducky, everyone gets to like their own thing. That's what I love about showing off so many different people's builds. I think there's a lot of people that are not building as crazy as Grim and myself and Lude and Impasta, Off-Grid. Like, there's a lot of people that are not building on that level And we can inspire everyone to push their builds a little bit further, a little bit bigger, but I think there's a ton of value in seeing bases that are a little bit smaller, more standard size. They don't have to be massive to be really, really well designed. Best place to farm mushrooms is right there, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the best place. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. What is this? Is that your raid location? Is that where you go do the raids? You just stand in the middle and everything dies to your traps? Has to be, right? It's a lot of traps. Alright, so you said look over the entrance from the inside. You have the Triforce. I like that. Yeah, the layering that you have going on here is really cool. Swing away. Swing? Yeah, this is the second base. Grims took a little bit longer than normal. We got lost in sauce. Very cool, man. This is great. So yeah, let's get into the grading of it. First impressions? Sword, shield, and bow and arrow, as well as pots. Yeah, very nice. Very clean. Very, very clean. I like it. Yeah, first impressions. I really like it. I mean, I know this is... We started in the one that you weren't, so I'll kind of focus on the one you really wanted me to show off. It's really clean. Like, it's a really clean... It's not overly done. It's not ridiculous like a lot of the stuff we get that some of the guys in this community, some of the people in this community do. Which I really value. I think there's a lot of value in it. I think it's really aesthetically pleasing. It's really simple, so I'd probably give you like an 8 on first impressions. It's very clean. It looks good. The use of the candles and stuff as lights. Your lighting is really good. It reads really well. It's not overdone. It's a very clean base. I really like it. The layout in the interior, of course, your functional stuff is all in the other base, so it's like it makes sense that it's not as like a functional base, but it's a really good layout. You've added a lot of space, or I mean, you've added a lot of nice details, really clean, organized details in a really small location, which I think is cool. The use of verticality is really, really well done. I would love to be able to get up in some of these spaces as well, just because I think it would look cool to look down on some of this. But it would kind of clutter it to have more stuff everywhere. But I think it's really cool. I love these arches, these supports. Now, I want to do this inside of my base. This would look amazing in sort of the same concept. So you're inspiring my mega builds by doing stuff like this. So it looks very good. Watch MMA, but the raid spot reminds me of Max Holloway point down at the center of the octagon to swing and bang. Yeah, the symmetry is really nice. I like that you've done... It's not just arches. You've done bigger arches, smaller arches. The layout's really, really well done. This is one of the cleaner bases I think we've seen. Very clean. But yeah, we didn't even look up at this too. This looks really nice as well. The use of materials in here is really, really well done as well. There's... Everything fits. It doesn't feel like there's one material that pops out and sticks out in a bad way. I like that you've done like a consistent usage of stem for the ceilings to make these like interesting little spots and locations, and you kind of did just different designs. But when you're using all of the crow roofs, it looks really nice to keep consistency between everything, because there's so much stem in these that using stem in the roof looks really nice, but then using more solid structural materials I think looks really well in these kind of support arches. So they are really, really good aesthetic decisions, I think, is really nice. And just like all the windows, the little lights and stuff are really fun. Really well done on all of those. I wish these slightly worked like they did in the first game. They work all right, but you used to be able to like connect these a little bit better so they didn't overhang quite as much. But it still looks really good. They just don't connect. I wish we had like an eighth triangle so we could connect these in just a little more seamlessly at times, but I actually kind of like the way you did the little shelf. It's a good design. Good kind of way to make this connected and feel supported, so it's not just a floating arch. That looks good as well. I feel like the braziers look really nice in those locations too. I like it's a difficult one to combine all the angles and the arches, but yeah, I think you've done a really good job with those. And just like so many little arches, so many little angles, but it all reads really, really well together. So I probably give you like a 9 on the interior. I'm a big fan. I know there's not necessarily a lot happening in the interior spaces and stuff, but I mean, it's just kind of like an epic throne room. So it's doing exactly what you're designing it as. So it doesn't have to be more than it is. I think that's a tough part of design, is knowing when you've done enough and you can stop. You don't have to keep going. More is not always better, and I think this is a great example of like simplicity wins the day a lot of the times. So I think that works really, really well. Again, on the materials and exterior, I'm a big fan. I really like the exterior of this. The pumpkin's fun, the kind of fun, whimsical windows up at the top of the towers and the higher locations, but then like using multiple windows. The supports are nice. The amount of kind of, you didn't just make one massive wall. You kind of built outwards. You created structure that looks really nice, breaks things up really well, making these little like hexagons or whatever, half hexagons, little bay areas, looks really nice as well. It's really consistent. Uh-oh. It's really consistent all the way through, which I think can be very difficult to do. So I think the materials and the use of multiple materials, the grass looks really good with the pumpkin as well. None of it feels overdone, which I think is a tough balance to do when you're building with a handful of materials. I tend to stick with like 1 or 2 typically, because it's very easy to get like a visually overwhelming build, but with a few materials and just a couple little highlights, it's like the perfect amount. And it transitions pretty nicely between these as well by using the grass instead of something else. I like that a lot. Get a better view of these upper towers too, because these looked really nice from the inside as well. Really nice little designs. Little things too. Those look really nice. Really good. But materials and exterior, probably give you like an 8 out of 10. Maybe an 8.5. It's really close. It's really clean. It's really clean. It looks really good. Everything feels really nice. I like that they aren't massive. Like, it's a castle, but it's not like a massive castle wall too. It's not overdone in any way. It looks really nice. The structure is probably my favorite part of this build. Not only like jutting these things out a little bit, it adds a nice little detail and kind of a little structural element, but using these as the entrance looks really nice. But the structure on the inside, like the colonnade in here looks so good. And the way you've tied it in as well with the like angled pieces looks really nice. It creates a really, really nice entrance. Really big, kind of inviting entrance that looks really good. But I'm absolutely stealing some idea of colonnades like this for the inside of my base, because this looks phenomenal. You give me a lot of inspiration for ideas that I could use. This is a really cool one. This is very much what I want the lower level of my base to feel like, so it's really cool. And I think structurally, I think this is one thing that I really try to talk about a lot, is not just having structure, but using it as a design, which is this is where you've done it best. You're supporting everything really well. The different roofs are supported really well. The walls tie in really nicely. Like, every piece of it feels incredibly supported. Nothing feels floating. It doesn't feel overdone or underdone. The ceilings and the roofs feel supported properly. Like, it looks really nice. It creates a really cool aesthetic for this like throne room area. And that's one thing I try to preach, is find ways to make structure in the game so you don't have massive floating areas. You don't have floors that are just cantilevered into nothing. That's where things kind of, they start losing like a cohesive design when it's just a big floor like overhanging everything. But when you start tying them in like this, it makes for really, really cool designs. And you could do hundreds of combinations of colonnades like this. You could use the pumpkin materials. You could do angled pieces. You could do more arches. Like, there's so many combinations here that you could do just from seeing the way you've kind of created these fun little pieces. So I'm a big fan of the structure. I'd give you a 9 out of 10 on the structure, maybe even a 9.5. This is one of the cleaner structural designs, especially on the inside of a base too. Probably one of the cooler structural designs we've seen on the inside of a base, I think. But very, very nice. Looks very good. The functionality of it, I mean, the function's all in your other base, so we won't grade that since that is what you want. This is what you wanted us to focus on. But I tend to think function, I think in survival a lot of the times, but what I also would say a function is you can walk into a space and it reads exactly as what it is. So it is very much, it reads as a throne room like the instant you walk in here. You're not confused at what it is, why it's here. It very quickly reads as exactly what it is. And I think that's a testament to how well you've laid this out, even using like the banners and these little banner type things as well. They all read as throne room. It reads very medieval cathedral type design, castle interior stuff. So it all fits really well. So I think I'm a big fan of how it functions. Of course, it's not necessarily like a survival base, so I won't give it like a 10 necessarily, but I think like an 8 on the function because it does what it does. It's more of a fun base at the end of the day. But like even these look really nice too. These are really nice little decisions. We miss those. Yeah, very well done. The theme and continuity is great continuity. I think that's why it reads so well, is because you've picked a really good palette of blocks and you've continued them all the way through. You haven't like thrown in randomness for no reason and just like random materials, so everything reads really nice. The continuity between the arches with the stem and sticking with stem in other places, using crow roofs that also use stem. You very easily could have done snake roofs and that kind of stuff, and I think it would give a very different vibe. And like the dark ceilings look really nice with everything as well. The dark ceilings help pop all the mushroom a little bit, whereas if it was all as cool as the inside of the snake roofs look, I think I like the darker inside detail a little bit more with just the pops of brown, because it looks good with the new mushroom blocks, but it's not overwhelming. It's not too much brown. It breaks it up really nice. So I think the continuity of the inside of the base and the outside as well all work really well. Just little pops of pumpkin here and there just to break things up as well. Just like a fun little detail. Looks really good. Really nice little things. Even the lighting kind of brings in like the orangish red lights also work with the pumpkin, so it all kind of ties in really well. And then like the glowing armor stands look really nice. I wish they all glowed. It'd be nice if those glowed as well, because these look really cool, all glowing and purdy like. Yeah, very well done. The creativity I think is great. I'd probably give you an 8 on the creativity. Yeah, base tour night on Friday. Welcome into Thieve. It's very creative. It's very clean. It's a really cool idea. It works really well. I think that there's like a lot of potential for using this type of design in future builds as well as you continue. I'm assuming you're going to be building more. You have a compound of stuff built out here, so you have a lot of opportunity to keep expanding that. And like the last point I always talk about is overall potential. I think you could take this in so many different directions and add so many different things to it. So I think it'd be really, really cool to see what you come up with next. It makes me excited to see if you do another one of these bases. I love coming back and seeing a base from someone that's built something and how they come up with new ideas and challenge new things. And you've picked a spot that has just a ton of opportunity to build a bunch more randomness as well, which is also nice. But very well done, Stalls. Thank you. Thank you for letting us view this one. It's really nice. It was really cool. Loved like the little shroom base as well. The functional, the stalls, like you have a lot of fun little stuff going on. I think there's a lot of interesting things you could build this whole thing out to be. But I would love to see more ideas you come up with as well. I think it'd be really cool. Very well done, though. Thank you for letting us view it. Appreciate it. Very cool one. Glad you found us through the Reddit connections. You're a perfectionist, so I second that. That's my issue. Enough is never enough. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a big challenge. Intricate and clean at the same time is difficult. Hate that the bricks pop out through the feather roofs. Yeah, nothing you can change about that. Those are the limitations. That's why I don't like. That's one of the things. It doesn't matter what it's not you doing something weird. That's how the game is coded at the end of the day. So it's like, is what it is. You deal with what you got. You can only work with what the game gives you at the end of the day. So you can't Can't worry about the little things like that. And plus, from the bottom, you can't really see it anyways. Yeah, very well done. Exterior detail is great. Still need to add all of that. Your most recent portion of your build. It all comes with time, though, too. It really does. All right, we have Cutman up next. I'm pretty sure they shared their base, so I think we're good. I think it was just a trick of the light, Ducky. I think I saw what you were saying. I think it's just a little trick of the light. Messing with you. Yeah, we have Sir James or Fine Cutman on Discord. You might have seen them earlier today. This loaded in. Checking a couple messages real fast. Get sure we're not missing anything. It is a shiny crow, yeah. Pokemon. Who's been playing Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green? Anyone get that? I've been playing Fire Red all day. It was a busy day at work, but once I was done with work and I finished up all this random stuff, I very quickly got into it. Was having fun. I don't know, Ducky, can I? Couldn't tell you. All right, so next we have Fine Cutman, which is cool. One of our older gamers in the community. I love that. I believe Cutman said they were like 60. I love that someone is like enjoying life. They said they felt like a kid again playing this and building in this game. So I think this is really fun. Love seeing that this game connects people from 15 to 60. I think is absolutely insane. It's really cool to see such a wide age gap playing games like this, and all of us finding different ways to enjoy it. All right. Very cool use. I love these orc disruptors. I need to find a way to add these into my base. They're so trippy looking. So cool, though. Already like the use of all the materials on the outside. Testing out a lot of ideas. You got like the little windows and stuff. Hiding all these. The custom shaders. For shades as well. Looks very nice. Very cool location. I thought in the beginning of building on Burgle, so I really like the location as well. It's a fun spot. Yeah, with so many materials, I think it's kind of impressive. Like, there's so many materials, but they do somehow all work together really well, which looks really nice. Even, like, good job on, like, these little details. This looks really nice from the front, just to, like, tie this in as an edge piece. Dreamweaver. Right? Really nice start. This is cool. You got the turrets for defense and everything. Holy pebbles. Thank goodness they changed the cost of these, because these were 10 per originally. It was horrifying. They're way too expensive. Love that you've got like all these different levels and stuff. This is looking great, man. Very cool. Love that you hit all the functional stuff underneath, so it's not like overwhelming the upper floor, so it keeps a really clean little storage area up above. That looks really nice. Gives you free mushroom farms and stuff. Buggy storage down below. That's really well done as well. Yeah, that works really well. Really good use of terrain already. Really good use of terrain. I love the different levels that you've got and how you tied them in. Unless they can't be the old GBC, GPA Pokemon games. Oh yeah, they're so good. I'm having a blast. way too much fun already for an hour of gameplay. Hour or two, I guess. Probably at 2 now. Yeah, using these, like the ramp, using these things, you've done a really good job of tying into terrain. It's one of my favorite things. As much as I love, like, we've seen a lot of builds up at the base of the statue, but it makes it really hard to design really interesting bases because flat is honestly more difficult to build within. So I'm a really big fan of how you've utilized the terrain here. Like the natural stuff of the base location that you picked, you've done a really good job tying this into the whole thing. Looks really, really well done. I think it helps make decisions at the end of the day. It's really easy to struggle with how do you add on to a base? What do you do? How should you do it? It's like, I love interesting locations like this where the terrain is like angled and there's different levels and stuff because it just kind of forces you to make a decision based on what's already there, which I think can help some of the like analysis paralysis that I think a lot of builders and designers have. Because if you don't have something to build around like that, it's really, it can be really difficult to figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it. I love the little armor displays and stuff with all the different every different position in the game picked. Very cool. You even have more of the turrets and stuff, all your fancy stuff. This all looks really good. Oh, you even have like secret passageways down as well. Again, using the terrain really, really well. Love all the little buggies and stuff. Oh, there's even stuff inside here. Yeah, again, using the space you're given, I think, is like my favorite part of this base so far. That looks like the base is Symphony, electricity from the, siphoning electricity from the broken burgle to power the base light. Yeah, that honestly does. That actually is a really cool concept. Actually, it like literally is. Like you built around it and it's like actually going into the base. That looks really cool. Yeah, again, using the stuff that the game gives you, I think is always really, really cool to see. It's very easy to pick a really flat spot, but I love seeing stuff like this where it's not just flat. And wow, you're actually messing with off-grid stuff too. Holy cow. So much going on. And yeah, Ducky, they released Leaf Green and Fire Red on the Switch. Dude, very well done. I love these columns. These look really nice. Not easy to do either. Got all sorts of cool stuff going on. Really well tied in. It's Nintendo. Yeah, they have rights to them. They have rights to everything. They can do whatever they want. Yeah, the vibe in here is really nice. I'm loving the lights. This looks really cool. That's a really nice detail with the burr. Looks really good. Very vibey inside. I like it. These floors look awesome too. These are really nice with the mushrooms. That's peak, yeah. It's a really good use. This is a really cool pattern. I really like that. They even like the strips, the strip lighting. It's almost like every gaming room ever now has this like strip light, LED strip lighting. Like that's the vibe this is giving off. It's like really, really nice. It's a really clean lighting effect. With like the green. It almost feels like you have like your RGB lighting and then like your Xbox logo in the middle or something. Really like that. And then like the lighter pieces on the outside look really nice. Love the little cross pattern. Dude, the lighting and the designs for the chandelier up top. Yeah, you've done a really good job like layering a lot of materials. Normally it's really hard to put this many materials in, but I think this looks really good. I think there is a ton of potential for that style of columns on the outside of your base. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree. I'm seeing it now, and I'm thinking of Ludorav's base and this, and it like it really makes me want to start messing with that. Gotta fight Axel a couple more times. Good luck. It's a tough one until you get used to it. Really nice. The double throne. Love it. Very cool. Oh, and even a throne on the outside too. Even more base over there. Oh, and then these go down to the bottom parts as well. Done a good job tying multiple materials together. I think it looks really nice. The Pokemon Company owns the Switch. Well, it's Nintendo, so they all work. They own it, but they're still the same company. It's a different parent company. It is a chandelier, it looks like. Yeah, like a ponic patch up there. Very weird. Someone make you a base? You gotta ask someone in the community. Join the Discord. Maybe someone might be willing to help you. So much going on. I love the lighting. Looks really nice. And again, really good usage of the terrain. I'm a really big fan of your usage of the terrain. Creating some really interesting areas using the like angles here. Hide some of the functional stuff down below. Yeah, this is survival. Yeah. Oh, my neck. Dude, holy cow, you have so much random stuff built. I was not expecting this to be this big. He was underselling it. So much going on. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to do with these too. We did a ton of that in Grounded 1. Just forgotten my own tech. Just another little house up here. More little storage and stuff. Cool little balcony spaces. These are really nice. This is such a nice addition for these curved pieces. This is so good. I love that they added that. Yeah, I really like the way you use the terrain and the pieces you've done. How do we get a tour? Join the Discord. You can DM me your Xbox username, and I will get you added to the list. I just need your Xbox username so I can add you as a friend, and then we'll get you on the list, and we show them first come, first serve. But we're getting through most of the ones tonight that we have, so we'll be doing another tour too. Normally tours on Tuesday as well. 2 thrones with butts in them and 1 throne outside. Immediately created a headlore of 3 brothers who ruled a kingdom, and one of them split off. You had to be the cool one. There's always one that has to be different. Oh yeah, you even have another grid with these ones as well. These are really nice little details, man. Really nice. That spiral on the floor as well. Yeah, kind of a curved one, but yeah, these look nice too. A lot of cool little ideas. I think that's everything. I like it. I like it a lot. Hopefully we didn't miss anything, but I send images as well. I don't think they're here tonight, so yeah, let's get into it. First impressions, honestly, it's really cool. You undersold it in many ways. You were talking like this was not impressive or anything. This is a great base. You've done a really good job. I'm glad you're having so much fun with it too. Very cool designs. I love the like exterior. You've done a good job using an absolute ton of materials and still making it look really good at the same time. So you haven't overdone it or anything. But it's like it looks much more cohesive than I would have guessed with this many materials, which I think is really good. Well done. We give you like an 8 on the first 7 or 8 on the first impressions. I think there's a lot of interesting things. I love the base location, honestly. I hope more people build in really interesting spots like this, because there's a lot of cool ideas to be had in locations like this. Harry Potter tent's small on the outside, big on the inside. Yeah, there's a lot more to it. Very cool. Yeah, and survival, like, yeah, he kept saying it's not crazy, it's not huge, and I'm like, no, this is awesome. It's really creative. It's very impressive. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of interesting, unique ideas here. You're messing with a lot of cool, interesting concepts. I'm a big fan. Gotta say, it's intriguing. There's a lot. It's just like, I think more than anything, the usage of where you built is what's most impressive. It is really hard to build. It makes for much more interesting, unique bases when you build in a cool spot like this, but the way you've used the terrain is really, really cool. Really well done. There's not many people building with insane locations like this, where you're using natural ramps, you're using the different terrain and the different angles and stuff. Makes a huge difference for how cool and interesting and like unique of a build. Like if you build in a flat location, your options are really limited. It adds a lot of limitations to how the whole build looks. But when you build in an interesting location like this, like it makes for, there's an interesting entrance here for your buggies, and then it kind of creates a different situation here, and then you have like interesting terrain in the back. You have the back area, and then like using webs, and then building like multi-tiered spaces up on the top looks really good. The layout is a lot of what I'm talking about here. I really like the layout, the way you kind of, same with like how Grimm's was. It's like it makes for a really interesting way to navigate through the base, and it kind of creates spaces that it looks flat from the front, but you've tied into the different terrain so well that it creates for some really interesting connections and combinations and stuff that I'm a big fan of. So the layout, and specifically, I'd probably give you like a 9 on the layout. I think that's one of my favorite things of this whole entire base, because it creates spaces where it looks kind of symmetrical and flat, but then when you're inside of it, it creates some really cool, interesting ideas. This is Fine Cut Man on Discord. Really cool. And the inside of the upper base is freaking awesome. The lighting of the inside is freaking awesome. The like LGB lights or RGB lights kind of styling on the inside of this base looks freaking awesome. Oh no. Let me up. I think this is one of the coolest lightings we've seen in a while. Really like the lighting. It's very moody in here, and like the interior floor designs look really good. Little pops of off-grid stuff that you've done look really cool. Talk about materials and exterior. I think normally, what's impressive is I see a base like this, and it can be very visually overwhelming using this many materials, but you have a really good hierarchy of how you put these things together, so it's not visually overwhelming, which I think is a tough combination to do. I think it looks really nice. So I'm a fan of that. I'll probably give you an 8 on the exterior, like a 9 on the interior design and layout and stuff, because I think it just looks really nice. The lighting is one of my favorites that we've seen in a while. Structure, there are some structural pieces that I think look really, really good. There could be a little bit more structural pieces. I think it'd be one thing that would be cool to see is how you started messing with adding like pillars and stuff like this. Same, you have little glimmers of light where like you're doing some really cool structural pieces and structural designs. And I'd love to see just a little bit more of that, like tweak it up just a little bit, because you've started messing with it, and I'm like, that's one of my things is double down. I'm always trying to say like double down. If you come up with an interesting idea, double down on it, do more of it, because I always want to see more of the interesting ideas that people come up with. So I think that's really good. But also at the same time, using the Burgle's body as part of the structure, I think is really cool and well done as well. So it creates a really interesting, unique build because of it. Functionality, overall function's really good. As always with a lot of these survival bases, you really can't hate on it. Can't say anything bad. It works really well. I like that you kind of divided it up so you have like little crafting and chill areas, and then you kind of hid the function away a little bit. One thing I do always try to say is like similar to what Grimm did, I think really well with his ovens, is they became a bigger like design piece. Is something I always try to say, like there's nothing wrong with hiding them away because they are kind of hard to design with sometimes. But I do feel like there is value in these as like interior design pieces. They can add a lot of really cool details. I think you have some interesting things going on with the interior, but I think finding a way to highlight some of the function a little bit more and not just hide some of it away sometimes can be a valuable way to start looking at things. Not that there's anything wrong with what you've done so far. I think it works really well, so you can't really hate on it. But when I talk about function, I'm typically trying to talk to people about more adding function as a design piece, not just a part of the base, is one thing I try to push people to that like next level. So I'd give function a 7. Typically the higher numbers are specifically for when you're pushing them into the design a little bit more. The floor of Grimm's of an area is a really good example of that. In terms of like how you design them into the base a little bit more, because I think we only have so many pieces to work with, so using them as efficiently as possible can make big differences when you're designing the insides of bases. The theme and continuity, I think, is great. I like the use of materials. I think everything fits nicely together. The like layering of materials and how they kind of curve around to the front looks really nice. I think that's something I'm always trying to talk about, is like how you can make one design decision and have it flow into different pieces of the base, which can be fairly difficult. That can be a fairly difficult thing to do at times, but I think you're doing a really good job at it. And it looks like you have a lot more that you're building as well, which is going to be fun to see how you continue it. For people who are new and have done base tours, or if you're too nervous to do a base tour, feel free to also join our Discord. If you're new to the channel, we seem to have a lot of new people these days finding us through the tours and all that stuff. Make sure to join the Discord. You can post your own base thread in our build inspirations thread, so you can keep people updated. We can't always do multiple tours of everyone's bases and stuff, but if we just want to keep people updated, that's a great place to post your base and have people take a look at it as well. I always love seeing how people are changing and making additions and adding to more places, finishing up other places that aren't as done as some of the other areas. So I always love seeing that. The theme and content, or the overall creativity, I think is awesome. I think the base location is super, super creative. It's a really cool spot. The way you've bridged in between multiple locations looks really good. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, exactly. It's Ducky's fault. He takes up too much time. Yeah, there's a lot of creative ideas. Like, again, one of my favorite uses of a location and like using the terrain that the devs have given us is a really cool one. So I'm a big fan of the creativity on this one. I'll give you an 8 on the creativity. Even like utilizing the wires to tie in and use them as stairs and ramps and stuff looks really cool. And I think potential-wise, you've created a really cool spot overall. I think there's like an 8 or 9. It's always kind of an arbitrary, random one here for grading purposes. But you have a lot of room to expand and keep adding as it looks like you're continuing to build off to the side and stuff. So I'm a big fan. I think there's a lot of cool ideas going on. You're messing with a lot of interesting little ideas. You have a lot of spaces to add to and connect further. So I think it's really cool. You've done a really good job. Don't undersell yourself, Cutman. Never undersell yourself. This is a lot. This is really cool. Burgle would be proud if you weren't living in his corpse. Yeah. He's going to get up one day. We're going to bring him back to life, and the base is going to disappear or something. It's just going to be floating, and there's going to be nothing here. Is that how it's going to work? But, Cutman, thank you so much for letting me view this one. Very cool build. Really cool, honestly. And I love the story you're telling. Now this game is making you feel young and you're having a lot of fun. I love hearing that. Very, very cool. Lighting makes it completely different. Yeah, really good job. Very cool line. Very cool lighting. The bounce pad up the coil. Yeah. There's a lot going on. So many materials to gather. Yeah. Definitely a lot. It's a lot of stuff to go on to be building. Turn into Pacific Rim style build. Burgle will stand up and it'll actually be a transforming base. Become a mobile base. It'll be the only base that gets to move around the map. Very cool, man. All right, we have Full Metal Kraken up next. I am going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Travis, yeah, we'll do a base at any level. As long as it's not As long as the base is not a literal grass square, I'm happy to review it. We've reviewed the biggest of the biggest mega builds and very small starter bases too, so it doesn't have to be done. As long as it's got something you're proud of and you want to show off, I will show it off. I'm not too picky. It's more about just having fun than anything. Oh, uh-oh. Threw my mouse on the ground. One sec. Breaking everything. Your base already kind of needs a tour? Yeah, exactly. From what I've seen, you have plenty going on to show off. It could be just a bridge. Like, we literally did a tour of a bridge. If you look way back. We've done some crazy ones. Most functional portion of this base is a little hidden, but I'm sure you'll find it. Sounds good. All right, find the build first. I haven't seen this one at all, so. Earlier I could Ducky. Let's see. Where's it at? Yep, we're good. Still there. I need a new chair. This thing is so uncomfortable. I can never get comfortable in this thing. My posture is horrific. I have the worst posture. I always find myself as I look over at my stream and I'm like, I'm sitting like this, and then all of a sudden I'm like down, sitting in the bottom of my chair. Every time. Open the non-shared one just to make sure it didn't do anything to the shared one. Cool. No, you're good. Dude, what? 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 Alright. Holy cow, dude. At least it's better than playing while in bed. I don't have a desk in a small room. Ugh. At times, though, laying in bed would be nice. Wouldn't be horrible. Yeah, so next up we have Full Metal Kraken. This looks awesome, dude. Holy cow. Great start. That's massive. It's like a beehive, if I'm not mistaken. We'll get up in camera mode at some point, too. Bang, I told you guys tonight was fire. I told you we had some fire, and you guys haven't seen off-grids yet either. I don't know what Ducky's made, but we haven't even seen off-grids yet, and his is another fire one. Oh, dude, that is clean. Call it the hive. Dude, this is so clean. That looks so good together. Chatting in my stream. Honey, you're streaming and in chat at the same time? How does that work? How does that even work? Yeah, I love this. This is so clean. This is how we're doing my patches. I agree. Hearts all around, Ashley. Yeah, dude, these are so clean. I could look at those all night. It's such a simple thing, but like clean designs like that get me really excited. Lighting looks really good already. Like the little hut things. Cool. Wait to see off-grids? Yeah, he's a menace. You guys are going to be pooping your pants. It's in the thumbnail. I love this floor, too. I know this is what I'm doing, too, but I love seeing everyone's different designs. There's so many combinations that we haven't even touched as a community yet. Trying to find all the secret places you're talking about. Another cool location as well. I like the way you're using the terrain as well on this one. Where am I going? Needs more detail? No worries. It's already got a lot of fun stuff going though. Like, again, just like Cutman, don't undersell it. A lot of them, it's like you can see the potential already. So, we'll get up there. There it is. Cool little patterns there as well. Almost feels like its own little tree house in the tree. You send your floor design in Discord, please do. Anyone that doesn't necessarily want a tour to show off everything, if you don't want to give sneak peeks and stuff, please feel free to post tons of pictures. More pictures is better. The more pictures in Discord, the better. I promise. That's the dream. That every day people are looking. I would love to see hundreds of pictures every day. It is time consuming. Yeah, detail work takes a lot of time. Save the hive for last. Nice little museum area. Got the war table. The Knights of the Round Table, except it's square. This looks really nice. Good job placing those so well. It almost looks like one table. It doesn't look like a bunch of tables. I love this new rustic roof look on the inside of bases. Loving the snake roofs, other than the cost. I'm loving them. Fixed mushroom and sap things. You can't place them. Oh, the sap catchers. That's what I'm doing as I watch. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nice little buggy area, too. I like that. The lighting on the floor looks really nice. You said you hid something. Like, where is it hidden? Down here? No? Where are you hiding stuff? Oh, down. Oh, that's the go down. It's not actually down. I mean, the sap collectors, they've fixed that in the first game, too. You used to be able to put them on, what was it? Fridges. There's lots of places to place sap collectors, though. Right? It's convenient, but it's not necessarily needed. Now. Hidden portion of the base is up in the hive. Okay, good. Oh, I think I know where it probably is. Garden patch? Yeah, the garden patch looks great. To the hive. Anyone's allergic to bees, be warned. Great job on the lighting so far. I love the like glowing floors. I'm guessing we can like get through one of these walls somewhere. Nice little throne area like that. The big custom windows look really nice. Oh, dang, I thought we were in. I thought I just backed into it somehow. The green bed area. Red light's actually better for sleep, just so you know. Nice little stage for the ladybug as well. Ooh, cool that all survival builders in the community always inspire me to do more super well detailed interiors. I always see these and I think I could do way more. You're in creative. Yeah, it is impressive. I love the bar area. The bar area looks really nice. Little crafting spot. These look really nice for the buggies as well. Loving the little bar design. Aha! I knew somewhere was gonna get us in the inside. The hatch, good use of the hatch as well. Love this crafting area, dude. This looks great. This is a really good little crafting area. This is what I'm talking about when when I'm talking about like the functional pieces is design. Making like an intentional purpose out of some of them, so it just creates a cool little aesthetic because they look cool. They look nice. This is all functional and stuff, but it's really cool seeing a little bit more design out of some of the pieces sometimes. I love that you hit it inside the tree as well, so it's like dual function. Because you're in the tree now, but it doesn't actually look like you're in it. So it's a really good use of the hatch, too. Like that you like lit everything up for each level as well. Clean, very functional. Loving the pumpkin, dude. This all looks really nice together. Looks really good with the chests. I love that you like, especially with like the green lights from these, with the green lights from the crafting table. Looks all looks really good together. So many chests. Even just like these little details, just a little bit more detail. It always looks nice. Very good. Nice little bed area. It's funny because it's like it looks out over it, but it doesn't actually look out over it. Holy cow, how high does this thing go? Oh yeah, there we go. Chilling by the fire in our beanbag chair. I love that this is a hacky sack, but it actually works perfect for it. Full square and a quarter one. Yeah. They have both a quarter size and a full. Yep. Love this. This looks great. Oh, dude, turning the bed into a couch, too. Really great little creative idea. Very well done. I love the little things like that. The armoire is like part of the window. Looks really nice, too. Great little details. Yeah, Ducky, I can look at it after this one. Yeah, there's in survival, there's only burr ones right now, but we will get some other options. They're in creative. I love how the lighting changes on every single floor, too. This lighting looks really nice. Totally changes the look of this. Yeah, the futon bed, exactly. Dude, this looks... I love the lighting in here. The lighting is really nice. And the fact that this actually comes up, like, it's inside of the tree, and then all of a sudden, you're just outside of the tree is awesome. That's a really cool little usage. These look really nice, too. This is going to be your zipline hub. Very nice. You're already prepared, ready to go. Makes it really functional. It's going to work great once they get that all added. I'm loving the lighting with the mushroom. Looks really nice. Love how you just walk through this like it doesn't even exist. It's trippy. I love the way this looks. This makes it look almost like the Grounded 1 mushroom with this much white lighting. You can check burr, that's what you needed the whole time? That'll do it. It's easy to miss the little things, though. Yeah, I like this. I love this throne, too. Looks so nice. Very well done. Love the little windows and stuff, the arches, the mantis as well. Very cool. Your lighting is killer. Absolutely killer. Each space is lit totally different. Drop down outside the doors. I really do like that every room is lit completely differently. Woohoo! Oh. Should I drop down a different one? Should I drop down this way? No. Don't die. Oh, there. Follow the arrows. Oh, that works so great, man. I love the creativity with getting around the whole thing. Very cool. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck. This is very cool. And you got all the bounce web areas, too, to get up and down. You can just bypass it all to get up to your... Like, it's perfect for a zipline area, too, because you can just get up and out really, really fast with it. But you still have a lot of stuff designed into the whole thing at the same time. Very well done. I'm excited to see how you keep adding to everything. Bug part floors? I don't know. Purple lighting makes the rocks look black and white. Yeah, it looks really cool. Really good job on the lighting. Lower floors? To see or... to design? Like, is there more to see? Is that what you're saying? Or you still have to design them? Where are those? Donde? Down the bounce web elevator? What's this? Oh, it's your collector. Oh, really good. That's a really cool design for the water collector, too. Stair. I see a stair. I found it. Nice. Very cool little armory as well. Yeah, all sorts of stuff going on, dude. Holy cow. Lots of room to expand and add. Love the checkered floor patterns. We've seen this before. This looks so good. This is how I want to do my armory. I'm going to have to rewatch so many base tours to get more ideas for all these things that I want to build. You guys are killing it. Ooh, you got the staffs is their own special thing. Love it. That's a really good use of the orc disruptors as well. Potato beetle floors. I mean, why not, right? Great use of different materials and stuff too. Lots of room for expansion. What was the one area we missed? This one. Nice. You got the target practice with all the different bows. I love the way you've like divided these up. Looks really nice. All the different target practice areas, the dummies, the bugs are nice, the lighting's incredible. Knocking the lighting out of the park. The orc... Yeah, the orc disruptors give that hazy look. Again, these look so clean. Got all the function. Oh no, you made a mess. What have you done? I'll pick that up for you. I'm loving all your lighting, dude. Looks great. How did I get the Callum windows? Okay. Hey, zombies, what's up? Oh, these look really good, too. Love it. Just keeps going. What do you mean the windows? Ashley. Oh, dude. Dude, the lighting is so good. Lurkin, no worries, no worries. I love this. This looks so good. I love the patterns down the floors. Those look really cool. Oh, even the wall head mounts. Dude, these look really nice too. That's a really nice way to display the head mounts. So much more organized. This looks great. It's a really cool idea. Just keeps going. Exactly, Honeyjukes. Exactly. Even have them all like named and everything too. Really cool. This is Full Metal Kraken. Dude, your lighting is awesome. Really well done. It's a really cool bug museum, and like having all of them like tilted and hung up differently, it makes really unique little designs here. Where I lost my game because of this build. Your Series X struggles? It does. I don't doubt it. Lighting will do that. Lighting will do that to you. But man, it looks great. What's up, Shasta? Welcome in. Very cool. Just keeps going, too. Column windows? I don't know which one you were talking about. There's so much to look at. It's pretty much everything? Okay. Trying to figure out which part you were talking about, Ashley, so I can actually look at it. Columns on the main floor, maybe. Assuming I don't really see columns here, so. Like these? Stem. The stem half curved walls. Have to watch what I missed earlier. Yeah, this was really cool. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, just the half pieces like that on an angle. Wow, man, very cool. There's so much going on. I'm just like, I love. You don't expect to half of this because it, from the front it looks big, but you can't tell that there's this much detail in it, so it looks really cool. Very well done. A lot of interesting ideas. Yeah, the bug museum is my favorite too. I love this floor pattern. It feels like a museum floor too. So much cool stuff going on. This is the early access portion. Crazy. You still have so much room too. And more and more. Very good. Well, let's do the base grading as well. Looking forward to adding on. Love to hear it. First impressions, man, awesome. I loved looking out from the beginning as well. Let's see if we can find the front so we can do a little fly out. For a new base location, which seems harder than building, it does. Moving things around is exhausting. It was rough getting my new base started, moving everything all the way across the yard. Yeah, definitely share in the Discord when you do. Where's the front? Yeah, first impressions, man. It's like, I love seeing the front of the base and just being like, what the heck are we walking into? Always really cool. It was very visually impressive, and then you get out and you see the whole thing and it gets even crazier the whole way through, I think is what makes it even more exciting. It's not like it just looks good from the outside, but there's a ton of cool stuff happening all the way around the whole thing. There it is. This way we can see the actual hive. I love seeing that you've got, like, it would be a good base just with the lower portion, honestly, but you have so much cool stuff going on that I'm a big fan of. It all looks really cool. Your lighting is awesome. Like, your lighting is one of the coolest we've seen, as I've said multiple times. From the ponic patches lit up to all the little pieces, the floor designs and how you switch those up. Very cohesive all the way around. I would give like an 8.5 on first impressions. I think it looks really cool. I love that it gets more impressive as you see the whole thing too. Like it's already visually interesting from the outside, but then it just gets crazier. Is this survival or creative? Thank you for the follow. I'm Bees. pretty sure it's survival. Yeah, it's mild. So yeah, all survival. Which makes it even crazier that you build all the way up here and got all these materials and stuff. That's a lot of stem to collect. The layout and interior is awesome. I love that you're utilizing very similar to the last base we were looking at. You had all these really cool little designs. You have all these really cool little designs all over the place. Like the interior is really well laid out. It's like you've utilized this hive space to make some really cool things, which I think looks really cool. There's just so many interesting. Every space is different. Every space is like exploring a new idea, a new material. They aren't like repetitive or anything. I'm a big fan of all of it. And again, lighting and layout, how you get in the tree as part of it, and it's like a central piece that's like all your function, and then you have all the like bug museum, armory, archery ranges, combat areas, like everything then is what is the inside of the hive is like a really interesting idea to use and show off all the fun things, because this is always how I think my mega builds are built at the end of the day. Is this is how you end up with not boring repetitive interiors. Is you think of how do you display every item in the game, which you've done phenomenally. You show off everything, and you're not just showing them off, like you've coming up with cool little displays as well. Like I am absolutely utilizing this in some way, shape, or form. I love putting the head mounts because we've seen them put on. We've seen the weapons placed like that, but I love seeing that you found a new way to do it, and even these, like showing these off as well, is another really cool idea. The way you have it's clean all the way around. So I'd probably give you an 8.5 on the layout and interior. Lots of cool ideas, really utilizing the space really well. Really cool. So many cool ideas going on that I really like. The materials and exterior. I think what was coolest is it actually looked just like a beehive. When you're down on that lower level, the illusions lost a little bit when we're like up close to it. But when I was down at the bottom of this, in the lighting when we came in, it was a little dark. It looked exactly like a wasp hive. Like it is exactly like a wasp hive from further away. It kind of ruins it seeing it quite this close up. But when you're down on the lower level, you call it the hive, and I'm like, it literally looks like an actual beehive or wasp hive, which I think is really cool. There's like, you get a little bit of the honeycomb type shapes and stuff with the windows that you're using, but the materials you picked also give the vibe of it really well. So it really looked very much like it, which I think is a perfect execution of it. It's like, I'm not always a huge fan of these materials, but you picked exactly the materials you needed to get the idea across, which looks really good. Yeah, the zip lines are going to be great for it too, which I think that's like my favorite part, where I'd give you probably an 8.5 again on the exterior as well, because it's really hard to read a concept like that in a game that doesn't necessarily have a beehive material. We can harvest wasp nests, but you can't just use them. So to visually see something, and it kind of like the way it renders out and stuff as you get a little further away, and to have it literally read as that, I think is really well accomplished. I think it looks really good. Structurally, I think you've done a great job there as well. Everything feels like a beehive. It has layers like a beehive kind of would. You've done everything. Of course, you have like a massive bounce web elevator because you have to get up here in some way, shape, or form. But everything works really well. I like the layering of bridges and stuff down on the lower area. That looks really good. The use of like the structural pieces here, the column type windows are a great way to execute the same idea that you're trying to get to. All of the little columns on the inside look really good. It creates just a really cohesive, interesting build overall. A lot of interesting ideas. And I like that you're using structural pieces, because it would feel really flat without the decision to use these curved pieces as like windows and structure at the same time. So it helps accomplish the goal of looking like a beehive while also making it a little more visually interesting as well. So I think you've done a really good job on that. The functional part of this base is also probably one of my favorite parts of it. One, you're using the location incredibly well. You're going in the tree, you're going around the tree. You're using the base of the tree as like a sanctuary, like fortress that I think looks really good and works really well. But you've also taken it to the next level where you're not just using pieces to accomplish crafting, but you make them look really nice. So I think that's where you have like a 9.5 out of 10 on the functional side. Everything looks nice. And on the interior, the lighting is some of my favorite I've seen in a while. We've seen some cool lighting, but I think you've done a really good job with some of the new materials. The upper level, this is like one of my favorite lighting pieces I've seen in a long time. The lighting effect in here looks phenomenal. Even in day, it looks really nice. So you've done a really good job with all of that. And I love seeing functional taken to another level. And armories, museums, artwork, all that stuff being shown off is part of what I think is like, they give us those interesting pieces, so utilizing them in fun ways to make cool ideas is one place where I think a lot of people, if you want to build bigger and build more interesting bases, those are the details you kind of have to figure out to get it to that next level, which you've done a great job on. And everything. The lighting is perfect for each level too. Really is. How is that floor done? The mushroom one? Is that what you're saying? I'm assuming. It might be one of the higher functional ones. We've been close, but there's a lot of cool ideas. There's a lot of interesting function we've seen. This floor? Oh, the pebble one? You just place pebble on top of grass. And then you underlight the grass. It's just pebble paths with lighting under the floor. Because the grass glows. These grass floors grow with a pebble path on top of them. So you just have to do this. And then underlight it. And you could do it with any color. Looks good with green, red, white, purplish, pinkish, whatever that was. All looks really good. The theme and continuity, I love the theme of the hive. I really like the theme of the hive, and we've seen a couple hive type structural shapes before. The pebble is down, you destroy those ones you destroyed the grass. Okay. If you want to make them green, it looks really good with green. But yeah, that white looked really good for destroying the grass, so it works perfect. That's another great way to do it. But yeah, you had the idea of the hive and you really executed it. It looks like a hive from the outside, and you also made it work really well on the inside too. So it's perfect execution on the theme of it, and it's the continuity is like using cool ideas throughout the whole thing. So I'd give you a 9 on that as well. Every place, I love that every place has a different design, and every place has a different theme, and you've like created the continuity in each level itself, which looks really good. Creativity, again, a 9 on that. I love the creativity of this. You have so many little ideas that I know a lot of people are going to try to utilize now throughout the whole thing. There's so many little concepts throughout the entire thing that just look awesome. The creativity of adding these little orc disruptor effects when you need it, using the inside of the tree, super creative for the functional pieces, and then building out around it. All around, really cool. Really, really cool. And the potential is, I mean, of course, if you don't break your Xbox, you have a lot of space to keep growing too. There's a lot more space. You can add more details as we get more materials, as we get more decor items. Like, I could see a lot of these sort of slightly more empty spaces where you've given yourself a ton of room to work with, just getting filled with more interesting ideas. So I think the potential is through the roof at the end of the day. There's a lot of cool opportunities as we just get more and more added to the game, assuming your Xbox doesn't break. But very cool, man. Full Metal Kraken, thank you for letting us review this one. Very, very cool build. I love that it just got better and better the further we got into it. I feel like we looked at it perfectly. And just every piece of it got more interesting and more cool the whole way around. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Very cool. Series S may work better. That would be a lot of money for a game to run better. Very cool. All right, the Ducky is up. How many builds are you trying to show off, Ducky? You said a couple. I don't think we're gonna get to Impasta tonight, unfortunately. Can't have a base like this. Get it toured because it's a grass box. Oh my gosh. All that for that? For your sarcasm? All right, where am I going, Ducky? Just 2? Perfect. I want to show off off-grids tonight, so... His is really small, but it's insane. Have to write everyone down with the idea next to it for when I get to building. Yeah, I do have all of these bases saved in a base tour or community base tour on my YouTube. So if you ever want to go back and watch the streams and stuff, they're all located there. Hose base. Let's do it. Your guy does look goofy with that. The smallest base ever made. Is that what you wanted me to see? You can get in it. It is functional. That is about the smallest base we've ever seen, Ducky. And I'm stuck. Okay, I'm not stuck. Filling out your Magic the Gathering cards for build ideas. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You have a village with a bunch of homes and a greenhouse and a hot dog stand. It feels so empty. Any tips? Watch the base tours, honestly. Watch more of the base tours. That's the most I can give you. You're going to get all the ideas you need from watching everyone's bases. Both creative and not creative bases, survival bases. Which one's the normal base, Ducky, of multiple things? The box? Yeah. More than anything I can tell you. Watching more of these streams and the base tours, just flicking through them. We have a decent amount of them made into videos, so they're a little condensed. But I have not had any time to make some of the videos of a lot of them. The unnamed? That? The red? Oh, your first base. Wait, is it your first base? You'll get so many ideas. This is your first base. Okay. Why don't you have a torch? What is your guy wearing? What? What are those? What is this outfit? What the heck are you doing? You look like you're going to a rave. Is her hair always shaved like that? I don't feel like it normally looks like that. It looks so goofy with the leprechaun hat. It looks so goofy like that. It's like you couldn't have picked a goofier outfit. Founders pack skin. You get to be a minotaur. Now you look goofy like this too. Expected nothing less, exactly. All right, let's get into it. Got a nice little forge here, like this little design. That's a cool little addition. I like that it's like an exterior forge too. Where's this bridge going? Oh, of course, an airship. It's only natural, right? The 90s Leprechaun movie, exactly. Got a new entrance going. Still utilizing the ranger bay, the field station. Holy, this dude's too big for this. Holy condensed base, dude. Wow, this looks really nice, dude. You did a really good job filling this whole thing out. It feels about as technical as a base as you could possibly get. This is like the way you line that up perfectly on that looks. That's like the best door. That looks great. Yeah, this is an update of the base. The very first base Ducky ever made. Very different already. Very cool. Really like the ranger station. That's just like, you don't even need the rest of the base. That works so well now. Rah. That's a big chair for your little desk. It's massive. What are those? Like jerky racks. I was like, what the heck? These nubs. A little clean. Downstairs is a little bit different, but fairly similar. Like that you moved the stairs over and created a little support for them too. That looks really nice. Nice little double bed. Who's sleeping over? Can't have friends over in your room, Ducky. Yeah, the station looks really cool, dude. Honestly, you might have to stick to small bases, dude. Your condensed bases are funny, like in a great way, are fun and funny at the same time. I honestly, I kind of like your goofy little small bases with a ton of stuff crammed into a really small base. Those are almost like, I feel like there's so many people that have been dying for incredibly small bases that I think those would be really cool to keep showing off. Like if you keep posting those. The hose base works, but like the field station is like one of the, also a really condensed little base too. That works really, really well. Definitely feels more connected up here as well. Yeah, most of the bases that we see are for flexing and for fun. And you don't look at the base as a whole. You look at the base for individual ideas typically, because that's just kind of the community we've attracted. But I love that Ducky's making really, really functional little bases as well. Bridge, you got the disgustingness. Get these out of here. See ya. Those are disgusting. Ew. Nobody wants those. This doesn't affect his base at all. Don't worry. This is my own saved shared base save. This go. Where's my water? This is the first ranger station in the game. Is where this is located. Just like right on top of it. I'll go to it, Ducky. I'm just checking everything out. We're seeing it all. No world building here. Just no world building yet. Yeah, I saw it. They don't load right away, so it's easy to miss them. Dude, what are these paths? Paths everywhere. You are the king of airships, though. I'll give you that. This is where yours is? Nice. That. I like the table lit up too. How does this work as well as it does? This staircase should not work. Ew. I don't like Fred. I want to kill it. I do have a dandelion tuft. You said there's 3 airships. There's that one, and the cat. I'm assuming that one counts as one of them, right? Can you get into this thing? Can. I hurt Fred. He's gone. I killed your earwigs too. I can't stand him. Take out my revenge. Alright, we're gonna jump to it. Yeah, he has multiple creative worlds. Why would you put that here? Get this out of here. Another little airship. Uh-oh. And we have to go up the right way. Can't even finish one. I mean, he's got a bunch of creative builds. He has multiple survival builds. It's one world, but multiple survival bases. Oh. What is happening? No. Why can I not sprint up it? What the heck? Looking out over the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. Yeah, that ladder is weird. I wonder if it's because of the hutch. Oh, wait. It's like it's because you have... No, I don't know. It's weird. That's weird. The Fire Nation from Avatar? Yeah, you should... If you haven't seen his last tour we did, he has the biggest airship ever created in the history of Grounded. What's up, Felix? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. The tours are awesome. You definitely are going to have to go check out the beginning of this one. There are some awesome bases so far. Nice to see you again. You too, do you have the cargo I needed? Yes, I have the cargo for you. They loaded in properly. How do you get the cargo into the airship? Yeah, the first couple bases we saw were really awesome too. Fire, as always, honestly. Stairways remind me of the stairs that lead up to an old church bell. Yeah. Ducky Air's ship. I see, I see. I can't sit. I am sit. Very nice. I still don't even know how you build these things. Get them to float. Going up, up. Reminds me of most air balloon dinner table things. Very nice. Hour drive back from Austria to the Netherlands, 10 hours. Time to sit back and watch. There we go. Unfortunately, you came in so late, but you can catch up. And you can see it from the outside. You can rewind and catch all the way up. Grimm's base was insane. Literally, they're all really cool. Every base has had some really cool stuff. Did I catch everything, Ducky? Yeah, if you haven't seen Ducky's last airship, his last airship goes from almost that tree to almost that lamp pole. It is insane. It is freaking massive. It took us like 45 minutes just to walk through the whole thing. Building hub, and you can show the stages of them being built. Yeah. Yep. No, Ducky's got so many airships too. Survival, creative. Honestly, Ducky, great improvements, man. Great improvements. As always, every time we see something of yours, it gets better and better every single time. Spoder, man. I'm loving I love the little details you're getting into with this stuff. This is like the world building, storytelling type stuff that we're always talking about, but on a smaller scale, which I love to see. Great little addition there. Honestly, I think your masterpieces are these like small bases. Like the functionality of cramming all of this into such a small space and making it work really well, but like everything fits really well. Nothing's out of place. Like the precision to line up this door, I'm obsessed. I need this door in the game now. I absolutely need this in the game. This is way too nice of a door for us to not get this eventually. But like, I love seeing your little bases like this. I know you were trolling me in Discord, but I do like how good you are at laying out functioning super small bases. Because this is more helpful for the majority of people watching this game, is like just watching how you can cram a lot of stuff really functionally into a small area. But overall, really good changes, really good additions. I like the way you moved the stairs around. The flow is better. The details are better. I like that you've committed to the airships a little bit more as well. I know you're not fully done with them and stuff because you're working on a million things at once, it feels like. But I like that you've gotten an expertise at some of these things and you keep adding them into the bases. Getting an update of the huge one. You adding to that one? I don't know. I don't know if he is. Potentially. Probably took a break. Ducky has far too many bases. Many, many, many bases. That was what we were critiquing him on last time, is that he's got to go finish one of them. He's like Ludorev. He can never stop. He just keeps going and going and going. You're working on the SS Warlord now? Yeah, the progression, though, every time you get better and better, though. Ooh, I like this floor. I didn't even notice this. This floor looks really nice, too. It's every time. It's like little improvements on every single base. And eventually you're going to finish one completely all the way through and have the most epic thing we've ever probably seen. I can show Felix the host since it's right there. He also made the smallest base ever made. Yeah, keep having fun with the airships. Just keep adding more and more details to everything, and you're gonna be set, man. This is his troll mini base. It actually is probably the smallest base we've ever seen. So small, you do have to actually go into first person, but it does have every single thing you need in the game, technically. Spinner. Yes, where's the oven, Ducky? Where do you fit the oven? That's the only downside. You could take that off-grid thing we saw earlier from Grim and like keep building it out a little bit, make it a little bigger so you could fit like one oven in it, and it would be perfect. Is this a sweat box? Dude, again, the small bases. Honestly, you have a knack for making really tight small bases that work. It's funny how that works. I love the ranger station. I really like what you did there too. Yeah, the oven could be like the chimney out of the back of it or something. That would be interesting. You move like one or two of these things around and like cram one in the back here. He has built in the shoe, actually, Cardiac. He does have a mini base in the shoe. That base was really good. That was a really cool mini base in the shoe. That was actually one of my favorites. But yeah, you get into the ground. If on a previous stream, you can check out his shoe build as well. I probably need to go back and add into the descriptions whose bases were reviewed in the streams at some point. Can never be bothered though. Yeah, very good on the mini bases. Great job on the updates. Stop putting earwigs in things and get Fred out of here. Nobody wants Fred. Those are my only suggestions. Very well done though. Now I'm horrified to see what the heck. Where's the can? We built. Where is that one? We could show that one off real quick, and then I'm gonna hop into OffGrid's build so everyone can see the carousel. And then Alfredo, we gotta save you for the next stream, sadly, I think. But it'll be epic because I walked around yours a little bit, and your base is awesome. Oh, Mantis, run! Ouch! Have we seen the can before? I want to say we have, right? Maybe? Can't remember. I know we saw Chaps. Oh, it's a different can. I don't know. Okay, no, it's a different can. This is what my base looks like when it's not built with all the craziness. Uh-oh. It's Fred. Yeah, I don't even know where this can is. Sounds good, Rock Me. You'll have to check out tomorrow when you get up. You got to check out the carousel that we're going to see next really quick. Wow, you haven't found this yet, Ducky. What are you doing? Is that Fred's brother? Cousin Freddy. You're welcome. A couple of them are really hard to get to work. I didn't know there was a can here. I still haven't gotten the, like, D&D notebook one. I can't get that one to work. You've been working on yours? No worries. No worries at all. Nothing wrong with a lurk. I think you got some work to do on this one, Ducky. What's your problem having to start building a base and then find another place for a base and start building there, and kind of you forget the first base? Yeah, it's easy to do. A lot of times I've been around the high heal location. Yeah, some of them just don't work sometimes. The can bases are cool. If you haven't seen Chap's can base, there's really cool. And then, did Chap build the wine bottle one? Chill not having to follow some of these bases tonight, and we haven't seen OffGrid's madness. Yeah, his is insane. But yeah, thank you, Ducky. Appreciate you letting us check that one out as well. As always. That's what I was saying. Your grades were... It's hard to... I struggle regrading bases. Because we've already graded it once. Is why I don't typically... I don't take it through the same strict things. But in terms of the layout's better overall, I think you've done a much... Well, then why did you say it if you don't care? You're such a turd. You're such a troll. I'm just trying to rush to get to off-grids because I'm only streaming till like 10:30 tonight. I want to show off one more and then we'll call on it, I think. It's a pass or fail. Yeah, that's kind of like how I think of them. That's kind of how we treated everyone else. Like, you moved a couple things, you added a couple more details. The ranger station portion is exponentially better. The airships are really fun additions that you're like, I like that you stick with those ideas. You're adding more and more, but a lot of it is just like keep detailing. You always jump between bases so much. It's like it's hard to grade because we've gone to that base 2 or 3 times now. Is the only thing I'm really saying. At least 2 or 3 times. So it's hard to keep grading the same thing and come up with new ideas. Yeah, 4 times, exactly. If it was the second time and you changed everything, it's totally different. Watch stream and play Grounded 2 at the same time. So I just tried to watch stream. Say, when I was 40% complete with this build, your FPS was starting to drop, so I felt the need to start rushing this build. So there's a lot of imperfections. Dude, no, I saw it. It looks amazing. Sounds good, Felix. Here, at least look at this. Look at this. This is insanity, dude. The FPS is horrible. Holy cow, dude. My FPS is garbage. That's crazy. Looking away from it just a little bit is nuts. Is absolutely nuts. The FPS completely dies. Dude, this is so freaking insane. How many is this, like 200 grids or something? Like, holy crap, dude. This is nuts. All right, I'm gonna turn my settings down a little bit. Ultra performance. See if it runs a little bit better. Oh, that's much worse. That's much worse. Never mind. It looked a lot better quality. Dude, this is awesome. How many grids do you think are in? 600 grids? Yeah, dude, holy crap. This is an actual carousel. Like, every single one of these columns is its own grid. And I can't imagine that... I can only imagine you have multiple grids for the top stuff, too. You're not just, like, doing one grid through the whole thing. Still drop. Yeah, everyone knew it was nuts. You'll fix the lighting causing that much lag. Yeah, this also, the problem here isn't just light. It's lighting, but it's also 600 plus grids all clipping into each other. Dude, this is insane. Holy cow, dude. We aren't even playing the same game. No, off-grid's absolutely nuts. The craziest part is off-grid just started, like, off-grid just started doing off-grid building. Funnily enough, their name is not a play on the fact that they have been doing this for a long time. They are very new to off-grid building. They've only been doing it for a month or so. Month or two. And, like, this is insanity off-grid. Absolute insanity. I can't even fathom the fact that you have managed to build a freaking carousel in this game. Like, and it's actually a carousel. The buggies are actually the carousels and everything. The lighting looks just like a carousel. It's so perfect, dude. It's so freaking good. It hurts my brain thinking about this. And then to have a functional base on top of it, dude, what the heck? This is what we talk about when he says lighting. Yeah, this is lighting at its finest too. The fact that this is a functional base and a carousel is ridiculous, off-grid. What are you doing? This is so ridiculous. This is a functional base inside a carousel. This is not okay. Nothing about this is okay. The single most detailed structure and grounded history. Saw the sneak peek in Discord. Yeah, it's so much cooler than I even thought it was. Can you? Yeah, everyone needs one of these off grids. How much does it cost to have you build everyone a carousel? Although I don't know if anyone's computers and Xboxes and stuff could actually handle this thing. Yeah, it's all right, dude. This is so freaking cool. Look at the roof. Look how cool the roof looks. I know it's chaos because there's so many grids, but like the patterning actually looks really nice. Hopefully this doesn't look horrible for you guys. Yeah, Ducky's being his sarcastic self. As always. I'm so laggy, I can't even get down. Let me out. There we go. I'm on a light, don't fuck back up. Dude, this is phenomenal. Let me just change his name to Chiquita because this is bananas. Ducky is... My name is Jeff. Alright, what's below this, dude? I saw that below. Uh-oh. It's really hard not to lag. There's so much going on. The fact that this base is so small and so laggy is crazy. Dude, it's even more functional. Dude, what the heck? Oh, you showed this off at 1.2. Oh, the roof looks so good. Dude, you're insane. How did you come up with this idea? Because this is freaking nuts. Dude, the fact that the hole goes down into the bottom here. Oh my god, this is insane. Dude, what? What is happening? The fact that you actually managed to put this down like that is crazy. The lighting, the flooring's amazing. The fact that these look like little flowers or something on the outside. You got all the details on the outside as well. Oh, Bob Ross, exactly. It's got an armory. It's got 10 trillion lights. It literally is like a functioning carousel base. What are we doing? We're not even in the same world, guys. I give up. What am I doing with my life? How am I supposed to be the one giving tours when my base is not anywhere near this crazy? Making me rethink everything. I do not belong. This is freaking insane. Oh my gosh. Luckily, this is the last one for the night, you guys. So there's no one has to compare themselves to this insanity. We'll forget about it. We'll move on to next week. We'll save bases. No one needs to go after this absolute insanity, dude. This is freaking ridiculous off-grid. So taking inspiration from this for your next mega build, yeah. The accuracy of the grids. I know you said it's like messy. Like this many grids lined up this well is incredibly difficult, dude. This is not. There's nothing messy about this. Yeah, this is where the tree is. Yeah. Yeah, everyone can take some inspiration on just insanity from this one. It is 3 days away. We won't forget about it. We never forget, but no one has to follow this. This is the perfect one to end the night on. Absolutely perfect. Dude, the fact that this is so functional is absolutely ridiculous, dude. So good that I'm sitting here dumbfounded. I don't even know what to say. Yeah. Started with Grim and ended with this. Yeah, this is a good sandwich. This is one of the best sandwiches we've ever made. It's so good. I thought I came in to take the screenshot for the thumbnail because I was like, well, I sure hope we get to this base tonight because I really wanted to show it off. I did not know this was an actual base, dude. I thought you just built a crazy carousel. I had no clue that it went all the way down at the bottom and into the top. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do anything but 10s. Like, this is our first full 10 across the board. We've seen incredible bases. And I'm not trying to, like, be ridiculous. But this is, like, the first base that we've seen that is absolute stupid creative. But it's not just creative. It's actually a base, too. Like, that's where the struggle is making insanity that, like, a carousel. Or someone like Alfredo's a great example of, we'll see it in the next one. Built the Eiffel Tower, essentially. But they're not bases at the end of the day, because they're like creative stuff, and it's like they give such cool ideas and they use such interesting concepts, but I don't think we've ever seen a build this ridiculous that is actually a base at the same time. Like, you found a way to combine both of them and not just make something that's ridiculously cool for being ridiculously cool. You made something that's ridiculously cool and actually one of the most functioning bases that I could think of. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Have we done a tour at all for you off-grid? I don't think we have, right? No, we have. What was your first base? I'm trying to remember what the first base was. I have so many bases in my head that I can't actually remember what it was. What was your first one? You're on the list, but I can't remember what it was. It was 3 months ago almost. I'm trying to picture what the base was. The box up in the tree. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, this is next level, dude. Holy cow. I think what I'm most blown away with is I was not expecting this to be a functional base from when I first glanced at it. I was like, this is the craziest off-grid ridiculousness we've seen. And I just thought you were doing it for fun. I was not expecting a functioning base out of this absolute insanity. Like, holy cow. All right, we can see it without the horrible FPS drops. It's even like the detail work all the way around it too. I have nothing to say. 10s out of 10s. Like, there's nothing. I can't tell you anything about this to be better. It's perfection. I don't think we've seen anything this ridiculous also be a functioning base before. I think is what's so freaking ridiculous about this. Yeah, I don't know what else. I have nothing to say, dude. Even the choice of lights. Literally, like, the choice of lights even make it look more like a carousel. Like, you could have used sap sconces, but I think these look better as, like, the glowy pole sort of light effects that you would see on a normal carousel. Like, everything. All the buggies. The axe. It's even funny because there's always, like, a random chair in it. So someone that's, like, handicapped or disabled can sit in a carousel as well because they can't all ride horses. So there's always one goofy one, which is hilarious, like how well this actually works. Like, I don't even know if you meant to do something like that, but the fact that it is like that actually is hilarious that it works that well. There's always something weird like that. That's like, well, we can't yeah, you work for the disabled. Like, you always have to have something like that. So it's funny, like the toe is like perfect for someone to actually like sit in. Like, it's too realistic. It's actually too realistic. I don't even know what to say. I'm flabbergasted that this is an actual base. I'm so glad I didn't poke my nose around. Yeah, the devs need to see this. I don't know. I'm gonna have to reach out to Eric and be like, dude, you need to do a video on this or something. This is the insanity. It's really difficult to build like this. This is by far one of the most complicated grid builds we've seen in the game so far. This is not easy by any means. This is incredibly difficult to build, but the fact that, like, it has functioning bounce web elevators up and down, base on the top and the bottom. You picked the perfect spot too. Like, the circle, like, you couldn't have picked a better spot. I don't know. It's ADA compliant, right? This is ridiculous. It's gonna be a hot minute before I'm done building, but I'm working on an Enshrouded Depot. Oh, nice. Love it. I love Enshrouded. I love that you can build stuff like this in Enshrouded without trying this hard. Because this is insane. I don't even know what to tell you, dude. You want to know the secrets? The secrets is an absolute ridiculous level of obsessive compulsiveness. Time, mushroom time. Yeah, it's all time. It's so much time. Like, all this is just place a block, rotate it, place a block, rotate it, place a block, rotate it, place a block, rotate it. It's just, to get this level of precision is incredibly difficult. Very, very difficult. You said it was messy. I can't even consider this messy, dude. Made a Michelin star meal with a couple Pop-Tarts and a ketchup packet. It's honestly, that's what it feels like. This kind of stuff shouldn't be able to be made in this game. That's why it works so freaking well. Yeah, Alexis, this is ridiculous. Yeah, and yeah, we just got this update a month ago. Month and a half ago? Barely. How many hours do you have in this, dude? This is ridiculous. Break. The fact that you just started building off-grid so recently, too, is actually a ridiculous part. I can't grow the tree. It'll ruin everything. It'll just hide. Everyone has patience for something, but yeah, it's a pick your poison. This is a different level of OCD and patience. Even like the choice to make these like look like little lights too is so good. So good. Your base doesn't look so good anymore. No one's base looks. Don't compare yourself to this. This is ridiculous. Nobody compare yourself to this. This is creativity at its furthest. This is a different level of dedication, dude. Holy cow. I can only imagine you built like each one of these at like on its own grid, on its own level. Looking at how you've been making things too. You must cry yourself to sleep. Well, at least you'll get a good night's sleep, right? We'll all get it. If we all cried ourselves to sleep tonight, we'll all get a really good night's sleep. Holy crap, dude. Even like the flooring has good lighting. Wrapped around the back. Around to bad, then back to good. See what happens if the trees grows through it. I don't even know. How do you get to the thing? Where is it? No sleep, must build. Up there. Is that where it is? Would never even have thought of anything. It's I don't know how he thought of this. I mean, I make like architecture, so I can look at architecture, but thinking of building that in this game is not easy. You're a mad lad. Is this in creative or not? Okay, it is creative. Can we grow the thing in creative? I don't know. I mean, I had a feeling. I don't know how you would build this in survival, honestly. I don't even know if it's quite possible. Yeah, I don't know. How did you think of this off-grid? How did you come up with insanity of this kind? What was your brain even thinking? Oh, oops. Gosh dang it. Get me up there. I know the best way to get up. It's been a minute. You just winged it? Dude, what the heck? I don't know what just winging it is for you, but we should wing it more often. Your brain just thought carousel, and then you thought, well, I could make that into a base at the same time, and then your brain thought you could just break the whole game. $90 hours, and in creative too. Where's it at? Oh, come here, bug. Oh no, let us up. You can't complete it. You can't do any of it, I'm guessing. Must have had a lot of caffeine. I'm assuming you can't get this thing, but... Is it even here? Ew. You can't get it, sadly. How freaking cool would that be to see the tree grow? But yeah, we can't do it. Can't do it, y'all. Sadly. Woohoo! Oh, I wanted to see it from up there. Dang it. Like, look at this. From every angle, it's so good. It even looks good without the lighting. Not gonna lie, I want to try and one-up off-grid now. Hey, I love the competition. Friendly competition at its finest. You can't complete the story anyways, so you have to get further. You can't turn it on without the story portions anyways, so. Doesn't matter what we do, we can't get the story portions. Yeah, if it means we get to see more awesome crap like this, you guys compete all you want. Compete away. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, as I said, off-grid, 10 out of 10. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, I got no words. We've seen some amazing builds, but I don't know how you made this. I don't know how your brain said carousel that also is a actual base at the same time. It's not just it wasn't good enough to just be a carousel. It had to be a functioning base at the same time. Is actually makes it even more insane. I know it's creative, so it doesn't have to function, but you built it as an actual functioning base. This is insane. I don't know what to tell you. Absolutely nuts. I'm glad you built this in creative and not in survival, because it makes me feel better about myself. It just works so well, though. You could fit every item in here. I have a feeling that a lot of these chests would probably reach down to the lower area, too, or at least really close. Actually insane. I love this. Is this what all Tour Tuesdays are like? You guys are creative and awe-inspiring. They're all similar. I don't think we've seen anything quite this insane, but I feel like every week there is something that is incredibly impressive. All the bases, like every week, is really, really good bases. We don't always see something this ridiculous. I will say that. But all the other bases that we've seen tonight, I think we often see stuff on that level of crazy, of just really cool, well-designed bases. That's very typical. We don't see this level of insanity very often. This is a rare breed. I love the under area too, and like not connecting the walls so like you see it all looks so good. But there's always something every night, every Tour Tuesday that is something just ridiculous and really cool. Just maybe not quite this ridiculous of off-grid circular insanity. Everything, dude. Holy cow. Off-grid. My hat's off to you. It's on my head, but it is. I take my hat off to you. This is awesome. This is really, really cool. Yeah, everyone's gonna remember this. I might have to do like a tour to show this one off on the channel or something, so everyone can see it on like a video or something. Cause yeah, holy cow. Jaw on the floor, off grid. Holy cow. I applaud the effort, because there are only so many people that have built off grid on this level. Not on this level. There's only so many people that really know off grid to this extent, and like what it takes to build stuff like this. I built a lot of off grid stuff, but I know how time consuming and difficult this is to make look this good. Put this in a video as my retweet. You don't need to put this in the same video. No, I'm saying like its own video. Like show it off. Do like a YouTube short or something for a couple minutes, or I don't know. The craziest thing we've ever seen in Grounded. I don't know what else you'd call it. The issue is getting footage that looks good enough and not super horrible FPS dropping. Yeah, if you're cool with that. I've been struggling to find time to do all the base review videos that I've been doing, so I just send you the video of my base on how it's going. To look, there's a lot of blueprints though. I mean, yeah, you could show it. Don't take your time. Don't feel like you have to show anything off. Like, take your time. You have so much time. We're not going anywhere. Like, we're gonna keep doing these. I'm not going to quit. I'm having fun. We may have to take time off and stuff here and there for family and all that like I've done before, but I'm not like going to just disappear tomorrow or anything. Take your time. Enjoy building your base, finish it, get it to a level you're really proud of, and then we'll show it off. Like don't feel rushed by any means. These aren't going anywhere. Show this off. You're going to need that building guide to direct people just out of demand. Yeah. I mean, it's coming. The video is coming along. It really is. We're not that far off. I just haven't had time this week to continue it, but we're like 50 to 60% done with the video. Yeah. All right. Well, I have nothing else to say. I got nothing else to say. I think we're just going to end it here because that was insanity and I can't make anyone else go after this. My brain is mush after seeing this one off grid. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to tell you other than I'm incredibly impressed by how quickly you've picked up the whole off grid concept. Yeah, we had a bunch of super chats. We had a level 7 hype train tonight as well. What an insane night. I mean, I can't remember a crazier night, you guys. We've had insane bases. You guys have been like insane amount of support and generosity to the channel. Like what a night. My brain is fried. I don't even know what to say anymore, but thanks for everything, guys. Like I'm glad we could show this off tonight on such an epic night of base tours because like you guys have made this such a fun night. Everyone was freaking amazing. The bases were amazing. Everyone was so fun. We have such a good community. Like I can't even express to you guys how awesome of a community you guys are. You guys make this, it's like this stuff is possible because you guys let me like tour your stuff and you guys put like your heart and soul into all the builds, not just this one. You guys like every base, you guys are putting big and small, creative and survival. You guys are putting so much awesome stuff out there. Like it makes me so happy to be able to show this stuff off because this stuff, like people need to see this at the end of the day is what I think. Like this needs to be shown off to the world, and I've been given a platform that allows me to show off this insanity to everyone. All the stuff tonight, every single base, every single tour Tuesday, every single tour we've ever done. You guys put in all this awesome effort, so it's my pleasure. I'm so happy that I get to show this stuff off for you guys because it is so much fun. The community deserves to see it. The game deserves to show off how cool this stuff is. You guys deserve to have your hard work shown off to the community as well, to people that enjoy it and appreciate all the hard work and on all of these builds. So I can't thank you guys enough. I don't know what else to say. It's been such a great night. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you, everyone that hangs out. You don't, even if you don't donate, if you don't sub, like that's not the point of any of this. The whole point is building community and hanging out with awesome people and building and playing a great game at the end of the day. So I can't thank you guys enough for letting me do this all the time. Do this every week for you guys. It's my pleasure. And thank you all for so much support and making this so much fun. It's not possible without you guys. And yeah, the generosity tonight was through the roof. Seriously. Like, through the roof. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much. Favorite tour tonight so far. It's been a great Friday. It's been a really good Friday. Yeah. Ugh. I don't know what to say anymore. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. You make this all so much fun. Hope everyone has a great rest of their Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend as well. We will be back for Tuesday. This is a quick turnaround. We'll be back Tuesday. If you want your base shown off, make sure to join our Discord. DM me your Xbox username. We're going to have to fill up the list a little bit more. It's getting a little thin. We got a handful of bases for next week, but we'll be back Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with another Tour Tuesday. Another night of tours, so we'll be doing more of this. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are amazing. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.